Hello, everyone. Welcome to another script reading. Tonight, we are reading the Pixar 2003 classic, Finding Nemo. I'm the host, Curtis. I'll be also playing a couple of characters, including Bruce the Shark, Crush the Sea Turtle, Jacques, the little French shrimp in the tank gang, and some other characters. As our Marlin, we got Alex. As Dory, we got Jennifer. As Gil, we got Logan. As Gurgle and Anchor, we got Travis. As our scene description and Nigel Chum, we got George. As Darla, as Squirt and other characters, we got Jeremy. As the dentist, and a couple of other characters, we got Zach. As Coral and Peach and Deb, we got Molly. We also got Eric, and we got Kate as Bubbles.
I answer to both.
Yeah, brain freeze. Yeah, brain freeze. So yeah, let's get on with this. George, whenever you're ready, let's start going.
Alrighty, Finding Nemo. Original story by Andrew Stanton. Screenplay by Andrew Stanton, Bob Peterson, and David Reynolds. Fade in. The deep ocean, a vast, empty blue void. Anything could be out there.
Wow.
Wow.
Beat.
Wow.
Yes, Marlin. No, I see it. It's beautiful.
A pair of clownfish look out from their tranquil anemone home on the Great Barrier Reef. It rests on the cliff face of the drop-off, where the shallow water falls steeply to the deep. Light dances over everything as it sways with the rhythm of the undercurrent.
So, Coral, when you said you wanted an ocean view, you didn't think you were going to get the whole ocean, did you? Huh? Oh, yeah, a fish can breathe out here. Did your man deliver, or did he deliver?
Coral rolls her eyes and smiles.
My man delivered.
And it wasn't so easy.
Because a lot of other clownfish had their eye on this place.
You better believe they did. Every single one of them.
You did good. And the neighborhood is awesome.
Coral steers Marlin's focus back to the coral reef, where their neighbors, an array of multicolored marine life, happily go about their business amidst the exotic foliage that blankets the reef. Marlin soaks it in, turns to Coral. She seems concerned.
So you do like it, don't you?
No, I do. I really do like it. But Marlin, I know the drop-off is desirable with the great schools and the amazing view and all that, but do we really need so much space?
Coral, honey, these are our kids we're talking about. They deserve the best. Look. They'll wake up, poke their little heads out, and they see a whale passing right by their bedroom window.
Shh, you're gonna wake the kids.
Oh, right.
Marlin follows her down to a small grotto in the rock below. They peek in at a bed of fish eggs nestled within the rock. The nuclei of the eggs quiver at random.
Oh, look, they're dreaming.
Mother and father lovingly observe their babies from the entrance of the grotto.
We still have to name them.
You want to name all of them right now? All right. We'll name this half Marlin Jr. and then this half Coral Jr. Okay, we're done.
I like Nemo.
Nemo? Well, okay. We'll name one Nemo, but I like most of them to be Marlin Jr.
Just think, in a couple of days, we're going to be parents.
Yeah. What if they don't like me?
Coral swims back up to the anemone. She's heard this before.
Marlin.
No, really?
There are over 400 eggs. Odds are one of them is bound to like you.
Interior anemone home continuous. Coral settles on the anemone floor, turns to find Marlin staring at her through the tendrils, all love.
What?
You remember how we met?
Well, I try not to.
Well, I remember.
He chases Coral around the inside of the anemone, threatening to kiss her.
Excuse me, miss. Could you check and see if I have a hook in my lip? Well, you gotta look closer, because it's way in there.
Coral escapes outside, but he's right behind.
There he is. Cutie's here.
Exterior anemone home continuous. Marlin pokes his head out of the anemone and is startled to see that the neighborhood is eerily empty.
Where'd everybody go?
He notices Coral. She's absolutely still. A barracuda floats in the murk, staring them down. Marlin tries to whisper without moving.
Coral, get inside the house, Coral.
He catches her glancing down at the eggs in the grotto.
No, no, Coral, don't. They'll be fine. Just get inside. You, right now.
Coral breaks for it. The barracuda lunges at her.
No!
Marlin collides with the barracuda. Its jaws snap. He dodges. The barracuda's tail smacks him hard against the rocks. Marlin falls limp into the anemone. Everything goes black. Fade in on anemone tendrils, swaying gently with the current. It's all quiet. Marlin comes to. How long has he been out? He bolts from the anemone.
Coral!
Exterior anemone home night. Marlin scans the darkness. Nothing. Looks down. The moonlit grotto remains silent. He moves cautiously towards it.
Coral?
Looks in. It's empty. Marlin begins to shake, calls out once more, hoping.
Coral?
No answer.
No. No.
He swims aimlessly, all alone, stunned, when he looks down and notices a single fish egg lying exposed on the sand, quivering on the ledge below the grotto. Marlin rushes to it.
There. It's okay. Daddy's here. Daddy's got you.
Gently, he cradles the egg in his fins, turns it over. The other side is scarred, but intact.
I promise I will never let anything happen to you. Nemo.
Close on the egg. Match dissolved to the full moon from underneath the water's rippling surface. The credits play. Match dissolved to the bright morning sun, replacing the moon as we pull back inside the anemone home 6 years later. 6-year-old Nemo sticks his head into frame.
First day of school! First day of school! Wake up, come on, first day of school!
He jumps on top of Marlin asleep on the floor.
I don't want to go to school. 5 more minutes.
You, Dad, me. Get up.
Nemo is so excited he literally bounces off the walls.
Okay.
Time for school.
I'm up.
Time for
What
school.
is it? All right, I'm up. It's time for school.
Oh, boy. Whoa.
Nemo loses control and tumbles out of the anemone.
Nemo.
Exterior anemone home continuous. Marlin bursts out of the anemone to find Nemo stuck face first in a vase coral, still excited.
First day of school.
Nemo, don't move. You'll never get out of there yourself. I'll do it.
In an anxious fervor, Marlin pops Nemo out of the vase, rushes him back inside, and frantically checks him all over.
All right, where's the break? You feel a break?
No.
Sometimes you can't tell because fluid is rushing to the area. Now, any rushing fluids?
No.
Are you woozy?
No.
How many stripes do I have?
I'm fine.
Answer the stripe question.
3.
No, see, something's wrong with you. I have 1, 2, 3. That's all I have? Oh, you're okay. How's the lucky fin?
Lucky.
Nemo turns to reveal his right pectoral fin. It's noticeably smaller than his other fin, almost vestigial. Nemo must flap it twice as fast like a hummingbird to stay balanced.
Let's see.
Nemo awkwardly slaps his dad 5 with the withered fin.
Now, you sure you want to go to school this year? Because there's no problem if you don't. We can wait 5 or 6 years.
Come on, Dad. It's time for school.
Forgot to brush.
Oh.
Do you want this anemone to sting you?
Yes.
Brush.
Nemo huffs, gives a brief perfunctory graze against the tendrils.
Okay, I'm done.
You missed a spot.
Where?
There. And right there. And here. And here.
Exterior anemone home day. Marlin pokes his head out tentatively. Nemo does the same. This anemone is a new home. It rests in the center of an isolated cul-de-sac deep inside the reef, nice and safe.
All right. We're excited. First day of school. Here we go. We're ready to learn, to get some knowledge. Now, what's the one thing we have to remember about the ocean?
It's not safe.
That's my boy. So first we check to see that the coast is clear. We go out.
Marlin ventures out halfway, then pulls right back into the anemone. Proceeds to repeat this routine ad nauseum.
And back in. And then we go out and back in. And then one more time. Out and back in. And sometimes if you want to do it 4 times.
Dad.
All right. Come on, boy.
Impatient Nemo heads out. Marlin dotes over his son's progress as they swim through the coral.
Dad, maybe while I'm at school, I'll see a shark.
I highly doubt that.
Have you ever met a shark?
No, and I don't plan to.
How old are sea turtles?
Sea turtles? I don't know.
Sandy Plankton from next door, he said that sea turtles, they live to be about 100 years old.
Well, you know what? If I ever meet a sea turtle, I'll ask him. After I'm done talking to the shark, okay? Whoa, hold on. Wait to cross.
He pulls Nemo back from an intersection of streaming fish. A red crossing guard fish stops the traffic and allows them to cross over.
Hold my fin. Hold my fin.
Dad, you're not going to freak out like you did at the petting zoo, are you?
Hey, that snail was about to charge.
They swim to a large patch of sand, the schoolyard. Chaos reigns as children of all species run around playing, while their relaxed parents talk and laugh in small groups. Marlin nervously holds tight to Nemo.
I wonder where we're supposed to go.
A fish stops, opens her mouth, and all of her kids swim out.
Bye, Mom.
I'll pick you up after school.
Two bratty fish play keep away with a hermit crab's shell.
Come on, you guys, stop it. Give it back.
Marlin tentatively weaves through the crowd
Come on, we'll try over there.
and joins a group of laughing fathers. He still holds tight to Nemo.
Excuse me, is this where we meet his teacher?
Well, look who's out of the anemone.
Yeah, it's shocking, I know.
Marty, right?
Marlin.
Bob.
Phil. Hey, you're a clownfish. You're funny, right? Hey, tell us a joke.
Well, actually, that's a common misconception. Clownfish are no funnier than any other fish.
Ah, come on, Clowny.
Yeah, do something funny.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I know one joke. Okay, so there's this mollusk, see? And he walks up to a seat. Well, he doesn't walk up, he swims up. Well, actually, the mollusk isn't moving.
Marlin butchers the joke. The three fathers' eager expressions slowly deflate.
He's in one place, and then the sea cucumber, well, I mixed up. There was a mollusk, and a sea cucumber. None of them are walking, so forget I said that.
Sheldon, get out of Mrs. Johansson's yard, now!
Nearby, a seahorse kid, Sheldon, a flapjack octopus kid, Pearl, and butterfly fish kid, Tad, laugh as they jump up and down on the sand. They scream in surprise as Mr. Johansson, a giant flounder with both eyes on one side of his head, bursts from under the sand.
All right, you kids. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
The kids hide on his blind side as he searches in vain.
Dad, can I go play too? Can I?
I would feel better if you'd go play over on the sponge beds.
Marlin indicates to the sponge beds where baby fish bounce with their mothers close by. One falls over and wails loudly. Nemo looks at his dad. You've got to be kidding.
That's where I would play.
Tad, Pearl, and Sheldon crowd around Nemo.
What's wrong with his fin? He looks funny.
Not Tad, but Sheldon is smacked by his father.
Oh, hey, what'd I do?
Be nice. It's his first time at school.
He was born with it, kids. We call it his lucky fin.
See this tentacle? It's actually shorter than all the rest of my other tentacles, but you can't really tell, especially when I twirl like this.
I'm H2O intolerant. Achoo!
I'm obnoxious.
Distant singing stops the kids. They wheel around to see a manta ray sailing into the schoolyard.
Oh, let's name the zones, the zones, the zones. Let's name the zones of the open sea. There's Appalachia, Appalachia, Papillon, Appalachia, Capiolachic, and all the rest of you can see.
Mr.
Ray! Come on, Nemo.
Oh, well, you better stay with me.
Marlin holds Nemo back as the other kids rush over to Mr. Ray. The ray lands right on top of the waiting children.
Ah, I wonder where my class has gone.
We're under here.
We're in here.
We're here.
there you are. Climb aboard, explorers.
Mr. Ray lifts to allow the kids to board him.
Oh, knowledge is exploring so lyrical when you think thoughts are so empirical.
Nemo is the last to get on. Marlin still holds his fin.
Dad, you can go now.
Well, hello, who is this?
I'm Nemo.
Well, Nemo, all new explorers must answer a science question.
Oh, okay.
You live in what kind of home?
In an anemone.
Oh, okay. Don't hurt yourself. Welcome aboard, explorer.
Just so you know, he's got a little fin. I find if he's having trouble swimming, I let him take a break. 10, 15 minutes.
Dad, time for you to go now.
Don't worry, we'll stay together as a group. Okay, class, optical orbits, front and remember. We keep our follicle gaggling to ourselves. I mean, too, Jimmy.
Oh, man.
Oh, and life of science is filled with wonder. Then facts of the sea are ours to plunder.
As Mr. Ray sails out of the schoolyard, Marlin trails behind.
Bye, Nemo.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, son.
He anxiously watches them disappear.
Be safe.
The fathers gather around Marlin, who tries to feign an air of indifference.
Doing pretty well for a first-timer.
Well, you can't hold on to him forever, can you?
Yeah, I had a tough time when my oldest went out to the drop-off.
They just gotta grow up sometime. The drop-off? They're going to the drop-off? What are you, insane? Why don't we just fry him up now and serve him with chips?
Hey, Marty, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm, pony boy.
Marlin frantically swims off after the class. The other fathers just float there, stunned.
Pony boy?
You know, for a clownfish, he really isn't that funny.
Pity. Exterior coral reef montage. As Mr. Ray glides through the reef, Nemo and the class take in all the wondrous sights. It's an underwater paradise, teeming with life, an ongoing parade of color. All the while, Mr. Ray is in full song.
Oh, let's name the species, the species, the species. Let's name the species, live in the sea. There's and George, and like you and me. Come on, sing with me. Oh, the fins on the fish go swish, 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 swish. Just the girls this time. Oh, seaweed is cool, seaweed is fun. It makes its food from the rays of sun.
Close on Nemo, he's in awe of everything he sees.
Cool.
Exterior drop-off moments later. Mr. Ray settles on a clear, sandy patch. The cheering kids tumble off his back.
Okay, the drop-off. All right, kids, feel free to explore, but stay close. Extremely excited for bacteria. Gather.
The class gathers around Mr. Ray as he scrutinizes a tiny floating particle.
An entire ecosystem contained in one intracellular speck. There are so many protein pairs contained in this one bacteria as all the grains of sand in the entire ocean.
Tad privately nudges Pearl and Sheldon.
Let's go.
Come on, sing with me. There's Porphyria, Hydria, Morita, and Gorpsia, Porphyria.
Nemo catches sight of Tad, Pearl, and Sheldon sneaking away. Curious, he follows after them through the coral brush out the other side.
Hey guys, wait up. Whoa.
And stops at the edge of the drop-off. The reef falls sharply into the open waters of the deep, an empty, ominous blue void. Anything could be out there. All four kids are riveted on the murky depths.
Cool.
Saved your life.
Tad pushes Pearl out, then pulls her right back. She screams and squirts a cloud of black ink.
Oh, guys, you made me ink.
What's that?
Nemo spots a dive boat anchored 100 feet out. It floats high above on the water's surface.
I know what that is. Oh, Sandy Plankton saw one. He said it was called a butt.
Wow, that's a pretty big butt.
Sheldon surprises them all by suddenly leaping out into the open water.
Oh, look at me. I'm going to go touch the butt.
He sneezes and is propelled further out into the deep. Sheldon screams, races back to the edge. The others laugh.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's see you get closer.
Okay.
Pearl swims out just a touch farther than Sheldon.
Beat that.
Tad takes the dare even farther. All three look back at Nemo.
Come on, Nemo. How far can you go?
Oh, my dad says it's not safe.
Nemo, no!
Dad?
Marlin comes charging out of the coral and pulls Nemo away from the edge, thinking he's saved his son's life.
You were about to swim into open water.
No, I wasn't gonna go out.
It's just a good thing I was here. If I hadn't shown up.
But Dad, no.
Sir, he wasn't going to go.
Yeah, he was too afraid.
No, I wasn't.
This does not concern you, kids. And you're lucky I don't tell your parents you were out there. You know you can't swim well.
I can swim fine, Dad, okay?
Close on nearby coral. Alerted by the commotion, Mr. Ray and the other children eavesdrop from behind the coral.
No, it's not okay. You shouldn't be anywhere near here. Okay, I was right. You know what? We'll start school in a year or two.
To Marlin's surprise, Nemo pulls away.
No, Dad, just because you're scared of the ocean.
Clearly, you're not ready, and you're not coming back here till you are. You think you can just do these things, but you can't, Nemo.
Nemo stares at the sand.
I hate you.
Marlin flinches as if he were physically struck by Nemo's words. The wound is evident in his expression.
Hey! Come on, kids, gather on over here.
Mr. Ray breaks the tension, sweeps the gawking class to the side, and glides over to Marlin and Nemo.
Excuse me, is there anything I can do? I am a scientist. Is there any problem?
You know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt things. He isn't a good swimmer, and I just think it's a little too soon for him to be out here unsupervised.
While they talk, Nemo glares at his father, then looks out to the anchored boat.
Well, I can assure you he's quite safe with me.
Look, I'm sure he is, but you have a large class, and he can't get lost, you know, from sight if you're not looking. Now, I'm not saying you're not looking. You're looking.
A gawky little girlfish in the class points out to the deep.
Oh my gosh! Nemo's swimming out to sea!
Everyone turns to see Nemo in the open water, already halfway out to the anchored boat. He zigzags with slow, determined strokes.
Nemo, what do you think you're doing?
Marlin rushes to the edge, but is too afraid to go any further.
You're going to get stuck out there, and I'm going to have to get you before another fish does.
Nemo ignores him, eyes locked on the boat.
Get back here. I said get back here now. Stop.
Nemo stops under the boat, stares back at Marlin.
You take one more move, mister.
Holds out his fin.
Don't you dare. If you put one fin on that boat, are you listening to me? Don't touch the boat.
He defiantly slaps the bottom of the boat.
Nemo.
Touch the butt.
You just paddle your little tail right back here, Nemo. That's right. You're in big trouble, young man. Do you hear me? Big.
Nemo begins his long swim back, rolling his eyes at Marlin, when a giant diver slowly rises up from behind him, filling the entire frame. Everyone sees it, except Nemo.
Big.
Marlin opens his mouth, but nothing comes out. The words are stuck in his throat. The kids all scream in terror. Nemo finally looks back to see his reflection in the giant diver's mask. He screams.
Daddy, help me.
I'm coming, Nemo.
Marlin breaks from the safety of the reef when a second diver rises up, blocking him from Nemo. Mr. Ray scoops up the class of kids and heads back into the reef.
Get under me, kids!
Nemo swims for his life. It's the reverse of Jaws, man chasing fish. A mesh nylon bag snares Nemo, yanks him away.
No, Dad, Daddy!
The second diver looms over Marlin, a bright flash. The diver has taken a picture. Marlin is momentarily blinded.
No, Nemo!
Marlin's blurred image of the scuba divers rising to the surface slowly comes into focus. He struggles to catch up to them.
No, Nemo, Nemo!
But Marlin is too far away and is forced to watch the divers exit the water with his son and climb aboard the boat. The engine starts up. Marlin is blown back by the wake of the propellers as the boat pulls away. By the time the turbulence of bubbles dissipates, the boat is gone, leaving only a trail of wake. Marlin follows it, but there's no way he'll ever catch up.
Nemo! Nemo!
Above water, the boat cruises by on the open ocean. Interior boat continuous. Nemo is dropped into a cooler of seawater, scared, confused. As the diver closes the cooler, the boat hits some chop.
Whoa, hold on.
He loses his balance and knocks his diver's mask overboard. Onto the surface, the mask plunges into the ocean, tumbles into the murk. Exterior reef outskirts. Marlin continues to follow the rapidly thinning trail of wake until finally it evaporates completely. Marlin swims back and forth, frantic, trying to pick up the trail again.
No, it's gone. It's gone. No, it can't be gone.
Marlin takes a deep breath, breaks the surface. Giant ocean swells surround him, lifting him up high. But it's gone. He's lost the trail.
Nemo, no, please, no.
Marlin is just a tiny orange speck floating in the middle of the vast ocean. He dives back underwater, spots a row of fish streaming across the ocean floor, races down to them.
Has anyone seen a boat? Please, a white boat.
Marlin swims against the stream of fish like a crazy man in traffic. All the fish are too scared or unfriendly to stop.
Hey, move.
Hey, move. Watch
it. Get out of here. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
I took my son. Me, please.
Hey, come on.
An oncoming blue tang, Dory, slams into Marlin. He's knocked against a rock and falls to the sand, dazed.
Look out. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you.
Dory swims down to him.
Sir, are you okay?
He's gone. He's gone. No, he's gone.
There. It's all right.
He's gone.
It'll be okay.
Marlin picks himself up, tries to swim, still dazed.
No, they took him away. I have to find the boat.
A boat? Oh, I've seen a boat.
Marlin jumps to life, fully alert.
You have?
Uh-huh. And yeah, it passed by not too long ago.
A white one?
Hi, I'm Dory.
Where? Which way?
Oh, it went this way. This way. Well, follow me. Shit, I totally stepped on your line.
Dory leads Marlin into deeper waters.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
The two fish go coursing over rifts of sand with Marlin sticking right behind Dory. As they swim, Dory gradually slows down. Marlin then notices her glancing back, giving him strange looks. She begins to swim faster, more erratic. Marlin has a hard time keeping up. It's almost as if she's trying to lose him.
Wait!
Dory hides behind rocks, races through coral, but she can't shake him. Finally, she stops and faces Marlin.
Will you quit it?
What?
Well, I'm trying to swim here. What, the ocean isn't big enough for you or something like that?
Huh?
You got a problem, buddy? Huh? Do ya? Want a piece of me? Yeah? Ooh, I'm scared now. What?
Wait a minute.
Stop following me, okay?
What are you talking about? You're showing me which way the boat went.
A boat? Oh, I've seen a boat. It passed by not too long ago. It went, this way. It went this way. Yeah, follow me.
She's off again. Marlin speeds ahead, blocks her path.
Wait a minute. What is going on? You already told me which way the boat was going.
I did? Oh no.
If this is some kind of practical joke, it's not funny. And I know funny. I'm a clownfish.
No, it's not. I know it's not funny. I'm so sorry. See, I suffer from short-term memory loss and yeah.
Short-term memory loss? I don't believe this.
No, it's true. I forget things almost instantly. It runs in my family. Well, I mean, I think it does. Where are they? Can I help you?
B.
If something's wrong with you, really. You're wasting my time. I have to find my son.
Marlin turns to go when he finds himself face to face with a great white shark.
Hello.
Marlin doesn't dare move.
Well, hi.
Name's Bruce.
The huge shark juts out a fin. Marlin stays frozen.
All right, I understand. Why trust a shark, right?
Bruce chomps for effect. Marlin leaps behind Dory. Bruce laughs hard.
So what's a couple boys like you doing out so late, eh?
Nothing. We're not doing anything. We're not even out.
Great. Then how you morsels like come to a little get together, I'm having.
You mean like a party?
Yeah, right. A party. What do you say?
Oh, I love parties. That sounds like fun.
You know, parties are fun and it's tempting, but we can't because...
Oh, come on. I insist.
Bruce puts a big fin around each fish, trapping them.
Okay, that's all that matters.
And leads them up and over a rocky ridge into an undersea crater. The murky crater is littered with floating landmines, all moored to the sandy floor with heavy iron chains, making it look like an underwater graveyard.
Hey, look! Balloons! It is a party!
Mind your distance, though. Those balloons can be a bit dodgy. You would want one of them to pop.
Bruce swims Marlin and Dory through the minefield. Out of the eerie darkness, they approach a spooky-looking sunken submarine. Bruce swims toward a blast hole in the submarine that looks into the mess hall.
Anchor, Chum!
Marlin cringes as he spots a hammerhead, Anchor, and a mako shark, Chum, swimming anxiously inside the wreck. They look out of the hole.
There you are, Bruce, finally.
We got company.
Well, it's about time, mate.
We've already gone through the snacks, and I'm still starving.
We almost had to have a feeding frenzy.
Come on, let's get this over with. Bruce pushes Marlin and Dory down to the sub, towards the snapping jaws of the other sharks. Marlin covers his eyes. He didn't want to go out like this. Interior sub mess hall continuous. Close on a sub dive bell. A shark tail strikes it.
All right, then. The meeting has officially come to order. Let us all say the pledge.
Marlin uncovers his eyes. Bruce hovers over a sink, which acts as a makeshift podium, and addresses the other sharks. It truly is a meeting. They all lift their right fins, and so does Dory.
I am a nice shark,
not
a
a
mindless
eating
eating
machine.
machine.
If
I'm
to
to change this image, I must
first change myself. Fish are friends, not food.
Except stinking dolphins.
Dolphins, yeah, they think they're so cute. Oh, look at me, I'm a flippin' little dolphin. Let me flip for you. Ain't I something? Anchor and Dory laugh. Marlin doesn't.
Right, and today's meeting is step 5, bring a fish friend. Now, do you all have your friends?
Got mine.
Anchor rises to reveal a quivering little fish, Blenny, floating under him.
Oh, hi there.
How about you, Chum?
Oh, well, I seem to have misplaced my friend. Chum gives a guilty smile, revealing the bones of a fishtail stuck between his teeth. He slurps it back into his mouth.
It's all right, Chum. I have a feeling this will be a difficult step. You can help yourself to one of my friends.
Marlin sees Blenny make a break for it, swims out of the sub unnoticed. Marlin moves to do the same when Chum grabs him. Oh, thanks, mate. A little chum for chum, eh?
I'll start the testimonies. Hello, my name is Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
It's been 3 weeks since my last fish. On my honor, or may I be chopped up and made into soup.
The other sharks clap.
You're an inspiration.
You're an inspiration to all of us. Amen.
Amen.
Right then, who's next?
Oh, pick me.
Yes, a little Sheila down in front. Come on up here.
Dory swims up to the podium.
Hi, I'm Dory.
Hello,
Dory.
And, I don't think I've ever eaten a fish.
A beat. Hi, that's incredible, Dory. Good on you, mate.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I got that off my chest.
All right. Anyone else?
Bruce eyes Marlin under Chum's fin.
Hello, how about you, mate? What's your problem?
Me? I don't have a problem.
Okay. Denial.
Denial. Bruce swats Marlin to the podium.
Just start with your name.
Okay. Hello. My name is Marlin. I'm a clownfish.
A clownfish, really?
Go on, tell us a joke.
Oh, I love jokes.
Well, I actually do know one that's pretty good. All right. There was this mollusk, and he walks up to the sea cucumber.
The sharks struggle to maintain their grins.
Normally they don't talk, sea cucumbers, but in a joke, everyone talks. So the sea mollusk says to the cucumber.
Marlin goes still, stares at a hole in the roof. Hanging from some bent metal is the diver's mask. From Marlin's POV of the mask, the image of the diver raising his net to catch Nemo superimposes over the mask.
Nemo.
Ha ha, Nemo, ha ha, Nemo. I don't get it.
Clownfish, he's not that funny.
Fixated on the mast, Marlin swims past the sharks and up to the hole in the roof.
No. He's my son. He was taken by these divers.
Oh my, you poor fish.
Humans think they own everything.
Probably American.
Now there's a farmer looking for his little boy.
While the sharks talk amongst themselves, Dory follows Marlin out the hole. He inspects the mast, notices writing on the strap.
What do these markings mean?
I never knew my father.
Come here, group of old mates here,
mate.
Marlin points the writing out to Dory.
I can't read human.
Well, we gotta find a fish that can read this. Hey, look, sharks.
No, Dory.
Before Marlin can react, Dory scoops up the mask and swims into the sub.
Well, shenanigans. Hey, guys.
Marlin chases after her, grabs the mask.
No, Dory.
Hey, that's mine.
A tug of war starts.
Give it
Dory,
give me,
cut it out. Give it.
The mask rubber bands hard into Dory's face. She clutches her nose.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I mean, oh yeah. Oh, wow. You caught me there. Well, am I bleeding?
She shows Marlin her nose. A trickle of blood climbs up in the water like a tiny red ribbon, right under Bruce's nose.
Dory, are you okay? Oh, that's good.
His eyes roll back in his head.
Intervention!
Anchor and Chum pin Bruce to the wall and struggle to hold the giant great white back.
Just a bite.
Now you hold it together, mate.
Remember, Bruce, fish are friends, not food. He breaks free, lunges for Marlin and Dory.
Dory, look out!
Bruce overshoots them. The two fish swim awkwardly away with the mask and escape through a grate in the floor. Interior sub-corridor continuous. Marlin and Dory swim down the corridor full of piping and ductwork. Bruce smashes through the grate.
I'm having fish tonight.
Bruce gives chase as Chum and Anchor stick their heads through the hole he's made. Remember the steps, mate. Steps. Marlin and Dory weave through the dark maze with Bruce right on their tails.
Just one bite.
The fish shoots up through another grate. Bruce stays in the sub-level below them, his dorsal fin knocking out grates as he goes.
Good day.
The rabid shark smashes through the floor grate onto their level. The tiny fish speed around a cracked open door with ease, but the bulky Bruce slams into it, knocking it closed. Interior torpedo room continuous. Marlin frantically searches the room.
There's no way out. There's got to be a way to escape.
Bruce repeatedly rams the door.
Who is it?
Dory, help me find a way out.
Sorry, you'll have to come back later. We're trying to escape.
Another pound, a bolt pops off the door that's now beginning to bend inwards.
Okay, there's no way out. There's got to be a way out.
Dory floats to the top of the room, eyeing a valve handle with the words escape pad printed on it.
Look, here's something. Escape. I wonder what that means. It's funny because it's spelled just like the word escape.
Let's go.
Marlin grabs her and exits through the hatchway. Bruce forces his snout through the gap he's made in the doorway.
Hey, it's Brucey.
Exterior submarine topside same. Marlin and Dory swim out of the hatch. Marlin stops short.
Wait a minute. You can read?
Can read? That's right. I can read.
Then here, read this now.
Bruce bursts through the sub's rusted hull right under them. His teeth wrench the mask from their fins where it remains, dangling. The screaming Marlin and Dory are chased down the length of the wreck. Chum and Anchor once again stick their heads through the hole Bruce has made.
He really doesn't mean it. He never really knew his father.
Don't fall off the wagon. At the bow, Marlin and Dory bank a hard right, swimming down into the torpedo tube, loaded with a torpedo.
Play.
Oh no, it's blocked.
Bruce slams his snout into the tube, trying to ferret out the fish. He's too big. Anchor and Chum catch up.
No, Bruce, focus.
Bruce ignores them, slams his teeth into the tube. Anchor and Chum stick their heads into the opening between impacts. Sorry about that. Bruce, mate!
He's really a nice guy.
With each slam, the torpedo shakes, but it's held in place by a loose bolt which blocks its path. Marlin stares desperately at the diver's mask, still dangling from Bruce's teeth.
I need to get that mask.
You want the mask? Okay.
Dory pushes in the bolt. The torpedo slides forward.
No!
Whee!
The two fish are shoved straight into Bruce's mouth. He hits down hard, but the jaws lock on the torpedo, sparing their lives.
Quick, grab the mask. Grab it.
Together, they pick up the mask and race back into the torpedo tube. Safe. Bruce spits out the torpedo in anger.
Oh no,
Bruce!
What?
The sharks indicate the torpedo arcing gracefully towards the minefield as if in slow motion. They retreat.
Swim away! Swim away!
Oh, is the party over?
The torpedo just kisses a floating mine. It explodes, causing a chain reaction of explosions. 3 mines explode, 5 mines, 10, 100. Exterior ocean surface, night. 2 white cranes sit quietly on the calm surface. A single air bubble from the explosions deep below lightly pops next to one of them. The other looks at him accusingly.
Nice.
And flies off. Interior under the water's surface, day. Nemo plunges into the water in a whirlwind of bubbles. He lands in plant life, peeks out, frightened.
Daddy?
Slowly, he backs out of the plants, scanning wide-eyed, and into giant, scary tiki heads. Nemo screams, swims in the opposite direction. Bam! He hit the glass wall. Another direction. Bam! Same result. Turns again. Bam! A terrified Nemo has been dropped into a fancy marine aquarium. He looks out the tank at magazines on a table. A woman behind a service window, a toy chest, is a dentist's waiting room. Girl from Ipanema plays over tinny speakers. The tank is embedded in the wall of the dentist's office, viewable from both the waiting room and the examining room. Each side of the tank is decorated with a different theme. Polynesian island on one side, complete with working volcano, pirate shipwreck on the other.
Barbara, represent Ontario Crown, would you please? And I'm going to need a few more cotton rolls.
Okay.
Nemo moves cautiously through the dense plastic brush towards the voices. He stares out the glass in wonder at a patient seated in a dentist chair when the dentist's face leans down right in front of him.
Hello, little fella.
Spooked, Nemo hides inside a fake plastic barrel.
Beauty, isn't he? Found that guy struggling out life on the reef, and I saved him. So, Nova King kicked in yet?
Okay, so.
Nemo backs away from the dentist, bumps into a fake treasure chest. He gasps as the lid opens and bubbles spring forth. Out of the dark interior of a plastic pirate shipwreck, a yellow tang bubbles, charges at Nemo.
Bubbles! Bubbles! The big bubbles! The little bubbles! My bubbles! All the bubbles!
The spastic fish grabs at the bubble, slams the lid shut, and lays on the chest to keep it closed.
My bubbles!
On the nearby glass, a starfish, Peach, unsticks above Nemo. One of her arms flops on his head.
He likes bubbles.
Nemo shrieks and hides in a fake miniature diver's helmet. Nemo's POV inside the helmet. Shadowy fish emerge from their cover and approach the helmet. Hushes, eerie whispers. Nemo shrinks farther into the helmet. A pair of eye stalks lower next to him and blink. Nemo screams, bolts out of the helmet, and into the arms of a pufferfish, Bloat. A black and white humbug, Deb, a royal grandma, Gurgle, and Bubbles float around him.
Oh, slow down there, little fella. There's nothing to worry about.
Oh, he's scared to death.
I want to go home. Do you know where my dad is?
Honey, your dad's probably back at the pet store.
Pet store?
Yeah, you know, like, I'm for Bob's Fish Mart.
Pet Palace.
Fishorama.
Mail order.
eBay.
Gurgle puts a fin on Nemo's shoulder.
So which one is it?
I'm from the ocean?
Ah, the ocean. The ocean?
Gurgle rips his fin away, clutching it as if it were on fire.
He hasn't been decontaminated yet, Jocks.
In a flash, a tiny cleaner shrimp, Jock, zips out of the diver's helmet.
Clean him.
Jacques skitters over to Nemo, perches on top of him.
Ocean.
A true professional, Jacques spins Nemo like a cob of corn, cleaning him in seconds. Nemo sparkles.
What up? Easily.
The shrimp zips back in the helmet, pops his mouth, and slams the faceplate shut.
Wow, the big blue. What's it like?
Big and blue?
I knew it.
Kid, if there's anything you need, just ask your Auntie Deb. That's me. Or if I'm not around, you can always talk to my sister Flo. Hi, how are you? Don't listen to anything my sister says. She's nuts.
The tank gang looks up to Peach, stuck high on the glass.
Can't
hear you, Peach.
I said we got a live one.
Excited, the tank gang ditch Nemo and swim up to Peach's level. They look on with keen interest as the dentist begins work on the patient.
Yes?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What do we got? Root canal, and by the looks of those x-rays, it's not going to be pretty.
Sound effects of a drill and a scream.
Rubber dam and clamp installed.
Yep.
What he used to open?
Gator getting drill. He seems to be favoring that one lately.
Deb tries to look past her reflection.
I can't see, Flo. Ugh. Now he's doing the shoulder technique.
Oh, he's using a Hedstrom file.
That's not a Hedstrom file. That's an K-flex.
It's got a teardrop cross-section. Clearly, it's a Hedstrom.
No, K-flex.
Hedstrom.
K-flex.
Hedstrom.
Foot suddenly inflates to the size of a beach ball and lifts helplessly away from the group.
There you go. Little help over here.
I'll go deflate him.
She swims after him. We hear bloat deflate off screen.
All right, you can go ahead and rinse.
The fish watch the patient rinse into the spit sink.
Oh, the human mouth is a disgusting place.
Without warning, a pelican, Nigel, bounces off the window by the tank. The fish don't react. They keep their eyes on the dentist. The bird thrusts his head into the room out of breath.
Hi, Nigel.
What'd I miss? Am I late?
Root canal, and it's a doozy.
Root canal, huh? What he used to open?
Gator getting drill.
He's been favoring that one. Hope he doesn't get surplus sealer at the secondary portal terminus. Hello, who's this?
New guy.
The dentist took him off the reef.
An Odie from my neck of the woods, eh? Sorry if I ever took a snap at you. Fish gotta swim, birds gotta eat.
Hey!
The dentist is heading for the window, waving the bird away.
No. Those aren't your fish. They're my fish. Come on. Go. Shoo.
Nigel takes off, knocking over a framed photo. The dentist picks up the frame, sees the glass is cracked.
Aw, the picture's broke. This is Darla. She's my niece. I'm gonna be 8 this week. Hey, little fishy, say hello to your new mom. She's gonna be here Friday to pick you up. You're her present. Oh, shh. It's our little secret.
The photo is of a cute little girl in ponytails. She smiles through her braces, holding a plastic bag with a fish. The dentist places the picture on the counter by the tank and heads for the bathroom.
Well, Mr. Tucker, while that sets up, I'm gonna go see Matt about a wallaby.
Tank fish swim over to the picture. Awkward silence.
Oh, Darla.
What? What's wrong with her?
She wouldn't stop shaking the bag.
Close on the picture, we now see the fish in Darla's bag is belly up, dead.
Poor Chuckles.
He was her present last year.
Hitched a ride on the Porcelain Express.
We hear a flush. The fish look across to the dentist emerging from the bathroom, revealing the toilet.
She's a fish killer.
I can't go with that girl. I have to get back to my dad.
Nemo panics, swimming out of control. He passes too close to the filter and is sucked into the end of the intake tube. He picks it up.
No! Daddy, help me!
Oh no!
No!
Oh boy!
Oh no!
The fish rush to get him out,
Nobody touch him.
but instantly freeze on command. From behind a plastic skull, a Moorish idol, Gil, glides into view. The majestic fish's dorsal and pelvic fins seem to extend the full height of the tank, a commanding presence. He stares intensely at Nemo.
Nobody touch him.
Calmly, Gil approaches the filter and stares Nemo down, considering his situation, his intentions unreadable.
Can you help me?
No. Got yourself in there. You can get yourself out.
Gil.
I just want to see him do it, okay? Calm down. Now alternate wiggling your fin and your tail.
I can't. I have a bad fin.
Never stop me.
Gil turns to reveal his severed pectoral fin. Nemo gasps at the sight of it.
Just think about what you need to do.
Nemo concentrates and tries again. All the fish look on with rapt attention. Nemo struggles, winces, and surprises himself by popping from the tube.
Perfect.
Yay!
Each notices Gil is still studying the filter.
Wow, from the ocean. Just like you, Gil.
Yeah.
I've seen that look before. What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking tonight we give the kid a proper reception.
The exuberant tank fish surround Nemo.
No, kid. You gotta name it what?
Nemo. I'm Nemo.
Exterior ocean, morning, close on Marlin asleep.
Nemo. Nemo. Nemo.
He lies inside the dive mask, his face squashed against glass. Dory lies next to him, snoring loudly.
You gonna eat that?
Slowly, the camera pulls wide, revealing the mask hanging like a hammock from a shard of metal protruding from the sub's bow. The explosions from the night before had dislodged the entire wreck, a massive abyss.
Careful with the hammer.
Marlin opens his eyes, finds himself looking straight down into the dark depths below. He jumps back, sees the diver's mask, touches the writing. The sub shifts slightly.
The mask. What does it say? What does it say? Dory!
That sea monkey has my money.
Marlin shakes her.
Wake up! Get up! Come on! Get up!
Well, yes, I'm a natural blue.
Get up!
Dory jumps awake, unknowingly taking the mask with her. It hangs off her back like a saddle.
Well, shenanigans. Oh, look out! Sharks eat fish. Who is it? Ah!
Her broad actions do the trick, and the sub slides full bore off the cliff, straight at the two fish. They swim for it, but run right into the opposing rock wall. Too late. The sub slams into the rock wall, consuming the fish in an explosion of dust. As it settles, Marlin is shocked to find he and Dory still alive, spared by inches.
Whoa. Dusty.
Something is missing.
The mask! Where's the mask?
They look down just in time to see the mask disappear completely into the blackness.
No, the mask. Get it. Get the mask. Get the mask. Get it.
Marlin dives down after it, but the second he enters the inky black, he backpedals to a more visible depth, clings to the trench wall spook. Dory swims jauntily past, humming. Marlin watches her disappear into the darkness.
Just keeps going on, doesn't it? Echo, 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 echo.
And then pops up back next to him.
Hey, what you doing?
It's gone. I've lost the mask.
What'd you drop it?
You dropped it. That was my only chance of finding my son. Now it's gone.
All she sees is a sad clownfish, and that just won't do. She makes a pouty face.
Hey, Mr. Grumpy Gills, when life gets you down, you know what you gotta do.
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Yeah, what we do? We swim! Swim.
Dory takes Marlin by the fin and gently leads him down into the abyss.
Dory, no singing.
Ho, 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 ho. I love to swim. When you want to swim, you just want to just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
See, now I'm going to get stuck with that with that song. Now it's in my head.
Sorry.
Slowly, everything goes black. Beat.
Dory, do you see anything?
Something's got me.
That was me. I'm sorry.
Who's that?
Who's that? Who could it be? It's me.
Are you my conscience?
Yeah, I'm your conscience. We haven't spoken for a while. How are you?
I don't know. Can't complain, really.
Good. Now, Dory, I want you to tell me, do you see anything?
I see a light.
A light?
A tiny bright light appears, hovering alone in the blackness.
Yeah, a light over there. Hey, Conscience, am I dead?
No, I see it too.
Marlin and Dory swim into the glow of the light. It's simply a small glowing orb floating by itself in space. The orb is mesmerizing. It's almost as if Marlin and Dory are under a spell.
What is it?
It's so pretty.
I'm feeling happy, which is a big deal for me.
I want to touch it.
He reaches out. The orb comes to life, dancing like a fairy. They chuckle in drugged wonder.
Hey, come back. Come on back here.
Orb rises. They giggle and follow it.
I'm going to get you. I'm going to swim with you. I'm going to be your best friend.
I'm going to get you.
A large anglerfish silently fades into view. It's horrifying. A prehistoric creature with huge fangs and lifeless eyes. The orb is attached to the tip of a long antenna that juts from its forehead. It was bait, and Marlin and Dory fell for it.
Good feelings going.
They scream. The voracious anglerfish chases after the two of them, who have only the glow of its antenna to navigate by.
I can't see. I don't know where I'm going.
Suddenly, the light shines over the diver's mask. Marlin stops.
The mask!
What mask?
He pulls her down just as the anglerfish shoots past them, leaving them in the pitch black.
Okay, I can't see a thing.
As they fumble in the dark, the anglerfish U-turns from its light, swings onto them.
Whoa, jeez!
Hey, look! A mask!
Read it!
Marlin plays decoy, leading the anglerfish away. Its jaws snap right behind him. Once again, Dory is left in the dark.
Sorry, but if you could just bring the light a little closer, I kind of need the light. Yep.
Marlin lures the beast back to Dory. Light falls on her and the mask.
That's great. Just keep it right there.
Just read it.
Okay, Mr. Bossy. P. Okay. Sure. Peep. Sure.
Marlin ducks between two rocks. The anglerfish tries to ferret him out, but can't fit. Marlin grabs its light, aims it at Dory.
Oh, the first line, P. Sherman.
P. Sherman? Doesn't make any sense.
Still holding the antenna, Marlin is yanked from the rocks.
Oh, okay.
Don't eat me.
Line,
Don't eat me.
Oh, the 42, wait, what?
The anglerfish swallows Marlin in its own antenna whole. Everything goes dark.
Light, please!
The anglerfish's stomach lights up. Marlin's silhouette bounces inside, still holding the antenna. The fish spits him out and lunges for him, but bites down on its own antenna instead, roars in pain. Marlin rushes over to Dory. The anglerfish, now furious, gains its bearings and barrels straight at them.
Wallaby, Wallaby way! The second line's 42 Wallaby way!
That's great. Just finish up here. Speed read.
Sid?
Take a guess. No pressure, no pressure. Well, there's a lot of pressure. Pressure. Take a guess now with pressure.
Sydney! It's Sydney!
Duck!
In one swift move, Marlin lifts up the faceplate of the mask, closes his eyes, and lets the anglerfish crash into him. There's a blinding flash.
I'm dead.
Marlin opens his eyes. The anglerfish is wedged tight between the mask and the rock, flaps around helplessly. Marlin's fear turns to laughter. He gets in the creature's face.
Woohoo! We did it. Oh, yeah. No eating here tonight. Woo! Eating here tonight.
Dory appears from behind the rock, sees Marlin celebrating, doesn't remember why, but joins in anyway.
No eating here tonight. You on a diet.
Dory, so what did it say? What did the mask say?
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way. I remembered what it said. I usually forget things, but I remembered that it said at that time, P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way.
Wait. Now, where is that?
I don't know. But who cares? I remembered.
The anglerfish roars in frustration. Marlin and Dory scream and take off towards the surface.
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, I remembered it again!
Interior dentist's office, night. The office is closed up for the night. The rotating red glow of the tank's fake volcano illuminates everything. In the tank, Nemo sleeps soundly inside a plastic tiki hut. From out of the dark, a pebble strikes him. Nemo doesn't wake. Second pebble.
Nemo.
Nemo is pummeled by a barrage of pebbles. He jumps awake. A tiny shrimp figure of Jacques stands in the entranceway. Jacques swims off, but Nemo just floats there, confused. Jacques pokes his head back into the tiki hut.
Follow me.
The boy is led through the plastic underbrush to the center of the tank. The mood is eerie and somber. No one speaks. Tribal chanting can be heard as they near the base of the volcano. Rising from behind the tiki heads are bubbles, gurgle, and bloat, the source of the chanting. Jacques begins the long climb up the face of the volcano with Nemo nervously in Halfway up the mountainside, Deb and Peach hold fake fronds and ceremoniously whack Nemo as he passes. Jacques continues to lead him up to the peak of the volcano, where Gil waits, silent and stern. A wimpy stream of bubbles continuously stream from the volcano between him and Nemo. The tank gang rise up behind Gil. They're chanting crescendos. Gil gestures with his fins and the chanting stops. He milks the silence. He looks through the column of bubbles directly at Nemo.
State your name.
Nemo?
Brother Bloat, proceed.
Bloat advances, fully commits to his tribal role.
Nemo, newcomer of orange and white, you have been called forth to the summit of Mount Wadahakalugi to join with us the fraternal bonds of Tankhood.
Huh?
We want you in our club, kid.
Really?
If you are able to swim through the ring of fire!
Nothing happens. Nemo looks around confused. Bloat glances at Jacques, who rests on the control valve of the volcano.
Turn on the ring of fire. You said you could do it. Turn on the ring of fire. You said you could do it. The ring of fire!
Jacques realizes he's missed his cue. Quickly turns the volcano to maximum power. A torrent of bubbles erupts at full force out of the volcano.
The ring of fire!
The fish kick back into chanting. Bubbles is compelled to touch the column bubbles.
Bubbles. Bubbles. Ew.
Deb swats Bubbles' fin with her frond. Gil motions for Nemo to swim through the bubbles to him. The chant's tempo picks up. It's time.
Isn't there another way? He's just a boy.
Deb covers her reflection's eyes. Nemo braces himself and swims right through. So fast he bumps into Gil. Stops. Nemo opens his eyes. Gil smiles down at him. He proudly lifts Nemo up high in proclamation.
This moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
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 Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait.
Sharkbait. Ooh, ah.
Enough with the Sharkbait.
Gil lowers Nemo into a huddle with the gang.
Okay. Sharkbait's one of us now. Agreed?
Agreed.
And we can't send him off to his death. Darla's coming in 5 days. So, what are we gonna do?
No answers.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna get him out of here. We're gonna help him escape.
Escape? Really?
We're all gonna escape.
Please, not another one of your escape plans.
Sorry, but they never work.
Yeah, why should this be any different?
Gil grins at them with confidence, points to Nemo.
We've got him.
Me?
He faces Nemo towards the glass.
See that filter?
Yeah.
You're the only one who can get in and out of that thing.
As Gil pitches his plan, the camera rushes through all the imaginary steps and locations he talks about.
What we need you to do is take a pebble inside there and jam the gears. You do that, this tank's gonna get filthier and filthier by the minute. Pretty soon the dentist will have to clean the tank himself. And when he does, he'll take us out of the tank, put us in individual baggies, and we'll roll ourselves down the counter, out the window, off the awning, into the bushes, across the street, and into the harbor.
Back in the tank.
It's foolproof. So who's with me?
Each raises a fin except Gurgle, who keeps his folded tight.
Aye.
I think you're nuts. No offense, kid, but you're not the best swimmer.
He's fine. He can do this. So, Sharkbait, what do you think?
Nemo puts on his game face, looks up at the filter.
Let's do it.
Exterior, deeper waters, day. The distant orange and blue specks of Marlin and Dory travel through the open underwater country. Dory has been chatting non-stop. Marlin ignores her.
You can't hear me. I've already told you I'm going to P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Where are you going? I'm going to P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. If you ask that's where I'm going, well, I'll tell you that's where I'm going. It's P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. And I just... Yeah. Where? I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I'm going to P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I didn't hear you. I was listening to someone else.
Marlin spots a school of moonfish swirling in the open water, swims over to speak with them.
Excuse me. Hi. Do you know how to get to... hello?
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
The school darts away. Marlin follows after them, but they keep ditching him.
Wait. Can you tell me? Hey, hold it. Wait a minute. I'm trying to talk to you. Okay, fellas, come back here, please. One quick question. I need to... And they're gone again.
He gives up. Dory swims over to him, still spouting her soliloquy. Marlin looks like he's going to have a migraine.
Well, if you need me, I'll be at P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. And I'll tell you over and over again, I'll tell you again, I don't need to be tired of it because P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby...
Okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think it's best if I just carry on from here by myself.
Okay.
You know, alone.
Uh-huh.
Without Well, I mean, not without you. I mean, but I don't want you with me.
Huh?
Am I, I mean, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
You want me to leave?
Well, I mean, not, yes. Yeah. It's just, I can't afford any more delays, and you're one of those fish that causes delays. And sometimes it's a good thing. There's a whole group of fish. They're delay fish.
You mean you don't like me?
No, of course I like you. It's because I like you I don't want to be with you. It's a complicated emotion. Don't cry. I like you.
Hey, you!
Marlin turns. The school of moonfish have massed behind him. A single voice can be heard, but not seen from within.
Wait, is this guy bothering you?
I don't remember. Were you?
No. We're just. Hey, do you guys know how I can get to P. Sherman?
Fuck, pal. We're talking to the lady, not you. Hey, you like confessions?
Uh-huh.
Okay, just like immersion, gentlemen.
The entire school forms the shape of a swordfish.
So what are we? Take a guess.
Oh, I've seen one of those.
A fish with a nose like a sword.
Oh, wait.
It's a swordfish.
All the moonfish moan with disappointment.
Hey, clown boy, let the lady guess.
The school rapidly changes into a lobster.
Where's the butter?
Oh, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, it's my favorite food too.
Lobster.
Saw that.
What?
The moonfish change into an octopus.
Lots of legs, live in the ocean.
Clam!
Close enough.
The moonfish change into a clipper ship, complete with waving flags, firing cannons, and a fish walking the plank.
Oh, it's a whale of a tale, I'll tell you. Lad, a whale of a tale, I'll tell you. Ah!
Oh, man, they're good.
Would somebody please give me directions?
The moonfish turn into a dead ringer of marlin, a fish shape with a frown.
I'm serious. Thank you.
Marlin swims off in a huff.
Oh dear, hey, come back. Hey, what's the matter?
What's the matter?
In the background, the moonfish imitate Marlin's gestures.
What's the matter? While they're doing their silly little impressions, I'm miles from home with a fish that can't remember her own name.
Boy, I bet that's frustrating.
Yeah, meanwhile, my son is out there.
Your son? Gina?
Nemo.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Chico. Or,
But
it
doesn't matter because no fish in this entire ocean is going to help me.
Well, I'm helping you.
He pauses. She's right.
Wait right here.
Dory jaunts over to the school, friendly as can be.
Hey, guys.
Oh, she bothered you again.
No. He's a good guy. Go easy on him. He's lost his son, Fabio, sorry. What's his name again? Nemo? Any of you heard of P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney?
Sydney? Oh, sure.
The school changes into the Sydney Opera House. Then they punctuate it by hitting an operatic high note.
Yes, he did.
Why, Ted here's got relatives to Sydney, don't you, Ted?
Sure do.
Oh, well, hey, they know Sydney.
Marlin rushes over, ecstatic.
You wouldn't know how to get there, would you?
Well, what you want to do is follow the EAC. That's the East Australian Current. Big current. Can't miss it. It's in that direction. And then we're going to follow for that, I don't know. What do you say? The guys think about 3 leagues?
Yeah.
3 leagues. Yeah, 3 leagues.
Sounds about right.
And that little baby's going to float you right past Sydney.
The school accent their giant arrow with an outer border of fish that flash their reflective scales like blinking lights.
Ta-da!
Great, that's great, Dory, you did it.
Marlin hugs her. She blushes.
Oh, please. Well, I'm your little helper. I help along. That's me.
Well, listen, fellas. Thank you.
Marlin takes off in the direction of the arrow, not waiting for Dory.
Don't mention it. Just loosen up, okay, buddy?
The school turns back into Marlin, changing his frown into a smile. Dory giggles in recognition.
Oh, you guys. You really nailed him. Bye-bye.
Oh, hey, ma'am, one more thing.
Uh-huh.
The fish form into two sides of a trench.
When you come to this trench, swim through it, not over it.
Trench. Through it, not over it. Okay. I'll remember.
She swims through the mock trench and chases after Marlin.
Hey, wait up, partner. Hold on. Wait. I gotta tell you something.
She follows Marlin around a hill of rocks where she finds him floating in front of a dark, foreboding trench.
Wow. Nice trench.
She peers into it.
Hello.
Her shout echoes eerily down the crevasse. She heads in.
Okay. Oh.
No. Bad trench. Come on, we're going to swim over this thing.
Oh, whoa, partner. Little red flag going up. Something's telling me that we should swim through it, not over it.
Are you even looking at this thing? It's got death written all over it.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I really think that we should swim through it.
And I'm really done talking about this. Over we go.
Come on, trust me on this.
Trust? You?
Yes. Trust. It's what friends do.
Look, something shiny.
Where?
Dory turns around excited.
Oh, it just swam over the trench. Come on, we'll follow it.
Okay.
Dory gladly follows Marlin up and over the trench and into the open waters.
Oh shit. Well, boy, sure is clear up here.
Off in the distance, Marlin spots the wispy ribbon of the East Australian current.
And look at that. That's the current. We should be there in no time.
Close on Dory, she seems to be listening, but is in fact concentrating on a tiny jellyfish. Floating just in front of her face, she smiles at it.
Oh, hey, little guy.
You wanted to go through the trench.
Yeah, I shall call him Squishy, and he will be my Squishy. And come here, Squishy. You will be my little Squishy. Where is my puppy dog? Where is he? There he is.
Dory makes baby talk, reaches out to touch Squishy. Marlin turns to witness her receiving a tiny but effective sting.
Ow!
Dory, that's a jellyfish.
Bad Squishy. Bad Squishy.
Shoo, get away. Come here. Let me see that.
She sucks on the tip of her fin like a child. They huddle over it, eyes completely focused on her wound.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I'm not going to touch it. I just want to look.
Hey, how come it didn't sting you?
It did.
Oh. Ow. Ow.
During their conversation, neither of them notice larger jellyfish silently floating down from above, big ones.
It's just that hold still. I live in this anemone, and I'm used to these kinds of stings. Come here.
Ow.
It doesn't look that bad. You're going to be fine. But now we know, don't we, that we don't want to touch these again. Let's be thankful this time it was just a little one.
They look up and scream. Hundreds of pink jellyfish surround them, blocking their path.
Don't move!
Every direction Marlin looks, there seems to be more and more jellyfish quietly descending.
This is bad, Dory.
Watch this!
Marlin discovers Dory bouncing on a jellyfish top, causing its bell to gracefully billow and collapse. Ironically, it's beautiful to watch.
Hell yeah, I fucking jump off of jellyfish like crazy. Boing! Boing! Boing!
Dory!
Marlin moves to stop her, but she hops over his head. It's just a game to her.
You can't catch me.
Dory,
Boing.
don't bounce on the tops. They will not sting you. The tops won't sting you. Oh, my Lord. That's it.
Dory hopscotches around him.
Boing, woo! 2 in a row. Be that.
Dory, all right, listen to me. I have an idea. A game.
A game?
A game.
Okay, a game.
Yes.
I love games. Oh, pick me.
Oh, all right. Here's the game. Whoever can hop the fastest out of these jellyfish wins.
Okay.
Rules. You can't touch the tentacles, only the tops in West Hollywood.
What just happened?
Gay joke and I lost my shit. Okay, something about tech. Got it. Oh God. Oh, you forget to go.
He takes off?
No, wait. Not something about them. It's all about them. Wait, Dory.
Marlin tentatively follows after her. Dory playfully weaves her way through the shifting vacant spaces.
Gotta go faster if you want to win.
Dory, whoa.
While Dory bounces back and forth like a pinball, Marlin nervously comes up alongside, amazed that his plan is actually working.
So we're cheating death now. That's what we're doing. But we're having fun at the same time. I can do this. Just be careful.
Yeah, careful I don't make you cry when I win.
Dory puts on a burst of speed. Marlin takes the challenge.
Oh, I don't think so.
They race along through the tentacled forest at a breakneck pace, laughing the whole time. Two are neck and neck. Marlin's into it.
Yeah, is he? Give it up, old man. You can't fight evolution. I was built for speed.
The question is, Dory, are you hungry?
Hungry?
Yeah, because you're gonna eat my bubbles.
Marlin shoots ahead at top speed.
Okay, duck to the left, back, coming over, right there.
And zooms out of the jellyfish forest to find himself facing the East Australian current.
Woo, the clownfish is the winner. Woo, we did it. Look at us. Dory?
Marlin turns to celebrate with her, only she's not there.
Oh, no.
Interior jellyfish forest moments later. Marlin weaves through the forest, searching for Dory as more and more pink jellyfish fill the space.
Dory? Dory! Dory!
He spots her entwined in the tentacles of a jellyfish, lifeless.
Dory!
Marlin shoots straight into the tentacles, screaming as they sting him, and pulls Dory free.
Am I disqualified?
No. You're doing fine.
Oh, shit.
Marlin searches in vain for some way out, but they're completely enveloped in pink, and the meager space they occupy is shrinking.
You're actually winning, but you gotta stay awake. Where does P. Sherman live?
P. Sherman, Wallaby Way, Sydney.
There, off in the distance, Marlin spots a tiny patch of blue amidst all the pink, but it's closing fast.
That's it!
Holding Dory tight with one fin, Marlin swims through the pink gauntlet towards the blue. He lists into a tentacle, sting, another tentacle, sting, weakening with each contact.
Stay awake!
Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Stay awake! Stay awake! Stay...
A massive jellyfish drops directly in Marlin's path. With his last ounce of strength, he jettisons straight through its tentacles.
Awake!
And out into the safety of the open water. The two fish drift lifelessly, barely conscious.
Awake. Awake.
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
A large shadow looms over Marlin just before he blacks out.
Awake. Wake. Wake up. Nemo.
Interior tank, day. Nemo is by the tank glass, staring longingly out the window at the harbor. Gil swims up from behind, unsure whether to approach.
It's your dad, don't you, Sharkbait?
Yeah.
Well, you're lucky to have someone out there who's looking for you.
He's not looking for me. He's scared of the ocean.
Looks away. Poor kid.
Beach. Any movement?
Up on the glass, Pete keeps watch on the dentist who's busy inspecting x-rays.
He's had at least 4 cups of coffee. It's gotta be soon.
Keep on him.
Gil catches Nemo staring at his damaged fin. Nemo looks away, embarrassed.
My first escape. Landed on dental tools. I was aiming for the toilet.
The toilet?
All drains lead to the ocean, kid.
Wow. How many times have you tried to get out?
I've lost count. Fish aren't meant to be in a box, kid. It does things to you.
They pass Bubbles staring down the treasure chest. The lid opens, spews a stream of bubbles. He tries to catch them all.
Bubbles! Bubbles! Bubbles!
Potty break! Potty break! He just grabbed a Reader's Digest. We have 4.2 minutes.
The fish watch the dentist slip into the bathroom.
That's your cue, Sharkbait.
You could do it, kid.
They swim up to the filter just below the surface.
Okay, we gotta be quick. Once you get in, swim down to the bottom of the chamber. I'll talk you through the rest.
Okay.
Go on. It'll be a piece of kelp.
Nemo holds his breath, pops his head through the surface. Above the surface, Nemo gazes up at the filter's water wheel, turning noisily in the tight space of air between the lid and the water. He leaps onto the wheel, wiggles through the gap, and plunges into the bottom well of the filter. Gil is already on the opposite side, waiting for him.
Nicely done. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Here comes the pebble.
Gil snatches a pebble from the tank floor, swims to the surface, and with perfect aim, spits the pebble into the filter. Inside the filter, it rattles down to Nemo, who catches it.
Now, do you see a small opening?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Inside it, you'll see a rotating fan. Now, very carefully, wedge that pebble into the fan to stop it turning.
Nemo approaches the fan. It whirs and growls at him. He tries to drop the pebble into the fan. He gives a loud grind and spits the pebble back at him, so he yelps in fright.
Easy, easy. Careful, Sharkbait.
And go.
I can't do it.
Exterior, interior filter, same.
Gil, this isn't a good idea.
Be fine. Try again.
Okay.
Nemo is scared, but still he places the pebble next to the filter again, gently nudges it into the rotating fan.
That's it, Sharkbait. Nice and steady.
With a loud crash, the pebble jams the fan blades. Up above, the water wheel stops turning.
I got it! I got it!
Fish all breathe a sigh of relief.
That's great, kid. Now, swim up the tube and out.
With more confidence than he had going in, Nemo swims to the fan blade housing and up the narrow intake tube. He barely fits, but manages to inch forward. Close on the pebble and the fan blades. It shudders, slips, and pops out. The filter roars back to life. The suction pulls Nemo backwards to the tube towards the blades.
Oh no! Gil! Gil!
Sharkbait! Get him out of there! Get him out of there!
Tank gang is frantic. Gil scrambles to pull a long plastic out of the tank bed.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
gosh.
Help.
Help
What do we
him!
do?
Stay calm, kid. Just don't panic.
Nemo continues to slip backwards.
Help me!
The fish snake the plant up the tube.
Sharkbait, get a hold of this.
As Nemo slips closer to the moving blades, it appears in the tube above him. He can't reach it. His tail now an inch above the fan. Nemo tries to bite down on it, but the leaf breaks off and is shredded by the machine.
No! No!
Feeding more.
That's it.
Come on, Sharkbait, grab it.
Nemo concentrates. One last effort. Bites down on the very tip of the plant.
I got it!
Pull!
The gang pulls hard. Nemo flies out of the tube. All the fish crash in a pile on the tank floor. Nemo is crying in Peach's arms. Gil rises up out of the tangle of fish, looking as shaken as Nemo.
Gil, don't make him go back in there.
We're done.
Can't look at Nemo. He swims away. Nemo buries his head in Peach's arms. Exterior open waters day. Close on Marlin waking up, groggy, disoriented.
Dude. Dude. Focus, dude. Dude.
Oh. Oh.
Marlin looks up at the head of a sea turtle slowly coming into focus, a big grin pasted on the leatherback's face.
Liz! Hey, dude!
Marlin discovers he's lying on the turtle's shell.
What happened?
Oh, saw the whole thing, dude. First you were like, whoa! And then you were like, whoa! And then you were like, whoa.
What are you talking about?
You mini man talking on the jet. Jake taking on the jellies. You got serious thrill issues, dude. Awesome.
Oh, my stomach. Ow.
Oh, man. No hurling on the shell, dude. Okay, just waxed it.
So, Mr. Turtle.
Whoa, dude. Mr. Turtle's my father. Name's Crush.
Crush? Really? Okay, Crush. Listen, I need to get to the East Australian Current. EAC?
Dude, you're running, dude. Check it out.
Crush gestures to look back. Marlin turns around to see the East Australian Current filled with hundreds of sea turtles. They ride an endless ribbon of water that weaves through the blue ocean, all migrating together. Passing fish merge into the current like it was an interstate freeway and zoom off.
Okay, grab shell, dude.
Grab what?
The current dips and they rush downward as if they were on a giant underwater roller coaster. Marlin holds tightly to Crush's shell as they corkscrew through the ascent.
Oh, righteous, yeah!
Oh, stop.
Current smooths out and Crush resumes his leisurely pace.
Sir, what brings you in on this fine day in the EAC?
Well, Dory and I need to get to Sydney. Dory, is she all right?
Oh, little blue? She's sub-level, dude.
Marlin spies a blue speck lying still on the back of one of the turtles far below them. It's Dory.
Dory!
Marlin races down to her but is afraid to touch. She seems to be delirious on death's door.
Oh, Dory.
She mumbles unintelligibly to herself.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
29, 30. Bring it on! Here I come! Yeah!
Suddenly, Dory jumps up. She's fine. She darts off, peeking under turtle shells. A bunch of kid turtles pop out. They've been playing hide and seek.
There you are. Catch me if you can.
As they all chase after Dory, giggling, Marlin slowly becomes aware of all the surrounding turtle families. Kids spin upside down on top of an adult's shell. Two adults swing a baby turtle between their flippers. A group of kids slide off an adult's back and are launched into the air by his back flippers. A chain of kids are whipped around by an adult. The smallest of the kid turtles, Squirt, is hurled off, flies past Marlin.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Squirt breaks through the turbulent wall of the current and, like someone falling off a train, tumbles into the open waters outside, quickly being left behind. Marlin moves to rescue him when Crush's slipper stops him.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa! Kill the motor, dude. Let's see what Squirt does flying solo.
On Squirt, he struggles furiously to match speed with the current, then bursts back into the flow, beams with pride.
Whoa, that was so cool! Hey, Dad, did you see that? Did you see me? Did you see what I did?
You so totally rock, Squirt!
Squirt paddles up to them.
Give me some fin. Noggin. Dude. Intro Jellyman, Offspring, Jellyman.
Jellies? Sweet.
Totally.
Well, apparently I must have done something you all liked, dudes.
You rock, dude.
Squirt bumps heads with Marlin and swims away.
Ow.
Curl away, my son. It's awesome, Jellyman. When the little dudes are just eggs, we leave them on a beach to hatch, and then coo-coo-ca-choo, and find their way back to the big old blue.
All by themselves?
Cha.
But, dude, how do you know when they're ready?
Well, you never really know, but when they know, you'll know, you know?
Crush nods his head knowingly. Marlin does the same, then catches himself. Dory and the turtle kids swim past. They spot Marlin.
Oh, hey! Look, everybody!
I know that dude! It's the Jelly Man!
Well, go on, jump on him!
The kids rush Marlin.
Turtle
All right, wait, kids.
They pigpile Marlin on top of Crush's shell, burying him from view while firing a barrage of questions.
Are you funny?
I need to breathe.
Do your strings come off?
All right, kids.
Did they sting you?
One at a time. One at a time.
Marlin breaks free. He faces the kids, smiling. He misses this.
Mr. Fish, did you die?
Sorry, I was a little vague on the details.
Where are you going?
Well, you see, my son was taken. My son was taken away from me.
The kids and Dory gasp. They huddle closer together, eyes wide.
No way.
What happened?
No, kids. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
tell us!
Oh, please!
Well, okay. I live on this reef a long way from here.
Oh boy, this is going to be good. I can tell.
And my son Nemo, see, he was mad at me. And maybe he wouldn't have done it if I hadn't been so tough on him. I don't know. Anyway, he swam out in the open water to this boat. And while he was out there, these divers appeared. And I tried to stop them, but the boat was too fast. So we swam out in the ocean to follow it.
Montage of dusk to dawn. A kid turtle relays Marlin's story to some nearby fish.
Couldn't stop them. And then Nemo's dad, he swims out to the ocean and they bump into 3 ferocious sharks.
2 fish, one big and the other small, swim together.
Three ferocious sharks. Beast scares away the sharks by blowing them up.
Golly, that's amazing.
Then dives thousands of feet straight down into the dark.
A line of lobsters walk along the seafloor. The one in front tells the story.
And then dives thousands of feet straight down into the dark. It's like wicked dark down there. You can't see a thing. How's it going, Bob? And the only thing they can see down there is
2 swordfish duel as they talk.
And the only thing they can see down there is the light from this big, horrible creature with razor-sharp teeth. Nice parry, old man. And then he was about to blast his way out of the jellyfish forest.
2 dolphins repeatedly break the surface in perfect sync as one relays the story. 2 albatrosses flying overhead listen in.
So these 2 little fish have been searching the ocean for days on the East Australian current, which is that he may be on, you know.
One of the albatrosses tells the story to her flock as they fly into the sunset.
Twin City may be on his way here right now. Let's put him in the Sydney Harbor.
The full moon silhouettes an albatross relaying the story to pelicans perched atop a lighthouse as the beam scans the dark ocean.
Sydney Harbor in a matter of days. I mean, it sounds like this guy's going to stop at nothing.
Flock of pelicans fly through the night sky.
Sounds like this guy's gonna stop at nothing until he finds his son. I sure hope he makes it. That's one dedicated father, if you ask me.
It's the evening skyline of Sydney Harbor. Dissolved to exterior Sydney sewage outlet morning. At the mouth of the harbor near a red buoy, seagulls congregate on the rock. They pester a group of pelicans. Nigel is one of them. He's trying to eat a crab, but the noise of the seagulls is distracting.
Mine.
Would you just shut up, you rats with wings?
And now this bloke's looking for his boy Nemo.
Nemo?
He was taken out of the reef by the divers, and this clownfish has been looking for his son all over the ocean.
To get rid of the noise, Nigel tosses his crab at the squawking seagulls. There, take it. You happy?
Mine.
Seagulls chase after it. Nigel can hear now. Hey, say that again. You just said something about Nemo. What was it? The crab lands on the rocks. It is pursued to the edge. It turns on the seagulls and strikes defensive karate poses. The seagulls stop dead in their tracks, confused. The crab seizes the moment and leaps into the water, gone.
Bye.
On the other rock, the pelican finishes telling Nigel everything.
Last I heard, he's heading towards the harbor.
Ha-ho, brilliant! Nigel takes to the air. Interior dentist's office day. Nemo lies slumped in the diver's helmet, defeated. He looks across the tank at the threatening picture of Darla. His eyes sinks deeper inside. Float, Deb, Bubbles, and Gurgle quietly float down from above.
Is he doing okay?
I don't know, but whatever you do, don't mention D-A-R.
Nemo swims out of the helmet past them.
That's okay. I know who you're talking about.
The gang watches him go. Bloat smacks Gurgle upside the head. Nemo nervously passes the filter to reach Gil's home, the plastic skull. He peeks through the eye hole. Gil floats motionless in the dark.
Gil? Gil?
Hey, Sharkbait.
I'm sorry I couldn't stop the foot.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. I'm so ready to get out, so ready to taste that ocean. I was willing to put you in harm's way to get there. Nothing could be worked out. I'm sorry I couldn't get you back to your father, kid.
Gil finally looks at Nemo. The boy doesn't know what to say. On Nigel in the sky, he's flying like a madman. Hey, hey, hey! And slams full force into the closed window.
What the?
Spooks the dentist and he prematurely pulls the tooth from his patient who naturally screams.
Well, that's one way to pull a tooth.
The dentist walks over to the window, empty. He opens the window, checks left and right.
Ah, darn kids. Well, good thing I pulled the right one. Prime Minister?
Nigel peeks up over the sill, leans inside, tries to get the gang's attention. Aye, aye.
Oh, Nigel, you just missed an extraction.
Oh, is he loosened the periodontal ligament with the elevator yet? Oh, what am I talking about? Nemo! It's Nemo, I've got to speak with him. The gang all congregate by Nigel. Nemo swims up to the glass.
What? What is it?
Your dad's been fighting the entire ocean looking for you.
My father? Really?
Really?
Oh yeah, he's traveled hundreds of miles. He's been battling sharks and jellyfish and all sorts of...
Sharks? That can't be him.
Are you sure? What was his name? Some kind of sport fish or something. Tuna? Trout?
Marlin?
That's it, Marlin, the little clownfish from the reef. Nemo's face lights up.
It's my dad! He took on a shark!
I heard he took on 3.
3?
3?
3 sharks? That's got to be like 4,800 teeth.
You see, kid, after you got taken by diver Dan over there, your dad followed the boat you were on like a maniac.
Really?
As Nigel tells the story, the camera slowly moves in on Nemo's face as it fills with pride. The score overtakes the dialogue, allowing snippets to peek through. He's swimming and he's swimming and he's giving it all he's got, and 3 gigantic sharks capture him. He blows them up and then dives thousands of feet down where he gets chased by a monster with huge teeth. He ties this thing to a rock. What does he get for his reward? He gets to battle an entire jellyfish forest. But now he's riding with a bunch of sea turtles on the East Australian current. And the word is he's headed this way right now to Sydney. The tank gang all look at each other in amazement.
Wow.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Looking for you after all, Sharkbait.
Nemo's not there. Joe looks across the tank to find the boy picking up a large fused pebble and heading up to...
Travis!
Spot. Sorry. I'm sorry. Gurgle. What? Curtis. He's swimming to the filter!
Not again. Sharkbait.
Sharkbait!
The fish swim after him. Nemo spits the pebble into the filter and vaults in. Gil just misses him.
Sharkbait!
No!
You got your whole life ahead of you, kid.
We'll help you, kid.
Like before, the gang grabs a plastic plant. Inside the filter, a determined Nemo approaches the fan, gauges the size of the fused pebble in his fin. In the tank, the fish shove the plastic plant into the intake tube.
Get him
Get
out
out
of
of
there.
there.
Come on, kid.
Come on, kid.
Grab the end.
Sound effects of gears grinding noisily to a halt. Fearing the worst, the gang rushed to the side of the filter.
Shark bait.
Are you
Shark bait?
okay?
Oh no.
Can you hear me, Sharkbait? Nemo, can you hear me?
Nemo pops up behind them, smiling.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sharkbait!
You
You
did
did
it.
it!
Sharkbait, you're covered with germs.
The guts, kid.
Moments later, Gil has assembled everyone around Darla's picture.
All right, gang. We have less than 48 hours before Darla gets here. This tank will get plenty dirty in that time, but we have to help it along any way we can. Jacques.
Oui.
No cleaning.
I shall resist.
Everyone else, be as gross as possible. Think dirty thoughts. We're gonna make this tank so filthy the dentist will have to clean it.
Float belches.
Good work.
Nemo giggles. Exterior Eastern Australian current afternoon. The turtle caravan races by at top speed. Marlin and Dory ride Crush's back. Everyone has to yell over the roar of the current.
All right, we're here, dudes. Get ready. Your exit's coming up, man.
Where? I don't see it.
I see it. I see it.
In the distance, a giant eddy branches off the current, an off-ramp.
You mean the swirling vortex of terror?
That's it, dude.
Of course it is.
Okay, first, find your exit buddy.
Dory grabs Marlin real tight.
Do you have an exit buddy?
Yes.
Okay, Squirt here will now give you a rundown on the proper exiting technique.
Squirt pops up from underneath his father.
Good afternoon. We're going to have a great jump today. Okay, crank a hard cutback as you hit the wall. There's a screaming button turn, so watch out. Remember, rip it, roll it, and punch it.
Marlin just stares at the boy for a beat.
It's like he's trying to speak to me. I know it. I know you're really cute, but I don't know what you're saying. Say the first thing again.
Okay, Jelly Man, go, go, go.
Squirt shoves Marlin and Dory off Crush's shell and into the off-ramp eddy. Screams as they're sucked into the vortex. They ride the eddy like a water slide, spinning around out of control, and shoot out the other end into calm, open waters.
Whoa, that was fun. I actually enjoyed that.
Hey, look! Turtles!
Above them, Crush treads water against the flow of the current.
Most excellent, dude. Now turn your fishy tails around and swim straight on to Sydney. No worries, man.
No worries. Thank you, Dude Crush.
Crush is pelted with passing kids. Their weight slowly sends him downstream.
Bye, Jellyman.
Bye, bye, Jellyman. See ya.
You tell you little dude I said hi, okay?
See you later, dudes.
Bye, everyone.
Marlin gives a sad smile.
Oh, Nemo would have loved this. Hey, Crush, I forgot. How old are you?
150, dude. It's still young. Rock on.
Crush and the other turtles fade off in the distance.
And 50. 150. I gotta remember that.
The two fish turn and confront a foreboding wall of murk.
Whoa. Are we going in there?
Yep.
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Yep. We're just gonna swim straight.
They head fearlessly into the murky void.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep.
Dory.
Dory switches to humming. Interior murky void. Later, deep in the thick muck, Marlin and Dory fade into view.
Boy, this is taking a while.
Hey, how about we play a game?
Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking of something orange and it's small.
It's me.
Right. Okay. This one you'll never guess.
And out of view, then back into view.
And it's like orange and it's also small.
It's me.
Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants. Now I'm thinking.
Out of view and into view again.
It's orange and it's small and with white stripes.
Me. And the next one, just a guess. Me?
Okay, that's just scary.
Marlin begins to look worried. He points to a particle in the water. As he speaks, he becomes more hysterical.
Wait. I've definitely seen this floating speck before. This means we passed it before, and that means we're
Hey,
going in
hey,
circles.
hey,
and that means
hey,
we're not
whoa,
going
whoa,
straight.
whoa, whoa.
We got to get to the surface. Come on, we'll figure it out up there. Let's
Whoa,
go.
whoa,
Follow
whoa,
me.
whoa, 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 hey,
Dory grabs hold of Marlin, makes eye contact.
relax. Take a deep breath. Now let's ask somebody for directions.
Oh, fine. Who you want to ask? The speck? There's nobody here.
Well, there has to be someone. It's the ocean, silly. It's not like we're the only two out here.
Dory looks out into the murk.
Let's see. Okay, no one there. Nope. Oh!
From Dory's POV, a small dark blur of a fish slides into view deep in the gray mist.
Oh, there's somebody. Hey, excuse me.
Dory. Okay, now it's my turn. I'm thinking of something dark and mysterious. It's a fish we don't know, and if we ask it directions, it could ingest us and spit out our bones.
Well, what is it with you and asking for, or you men and asking for directions? I mean,
Look,
come on.
I don't want to play the gender card right now. You want to play a card? Let's play the Let's Not Die card.
You want to get out of here, don't you?
Of course I do.
Well, then how are we going to do that unless we give it a shot and hope for the best, huh?
But Dory, you don't fully understand.
Well, come on. Trust me on this.
This line stops Marlin. He glances at the jellyfish wound on her side, the wound she received because he didn't listen to her before.
All right.
He smiles.
Excuse me. Ooh, little fella.
The small dark blur of a fish just floats there, no response.
Hello. Don't be rude. Say hi.
Hello.
His son Bingo.
Nemo.
Nemo. Well, was taken to
Sydney.
Yeah. And it's really, really important that we get there as fast as we can. So, could you help us out?
Long pause. The shape just sits there.
Come on, little fella. Come on. Yeah, no, maybe.
Oh, Dory, I'm a little fella. I don't think that's a little fella.
The shape unfurls amidst a distant whale cry.
Oh, big fella. Okay. Oh, whale. Okay, maybe he only speaks whale. We need to fly this sun.
Dory, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you sure you speak whale?
Can you give us directions?
Dory, heaven knows what you're saying.
The whale turns away into the murk and disappears.
See, he's swimming away.
Come back.
He's not coming back. You offended him.
Maybe a different dialect.
Dory, this is not a whale. You're speaking like upset stomach.
As they debate, the whale slowly appears behind them out of the murk. They don't see it. It grows bigger and bigger.
Maybe I should try humpback.
No, don't try humpback.
I mean, maybe louder,
right.
huh? I mean,
you actually sound sick. Don't do that. It sounds like an orca. It sounds like nothing I've ever heard. Oh, it's just as well. He might be hungry.
Shamu. Too much orca? I mean, doesn't that sound a little orca-ish? Okay, well, you know what? Don't worry. Whales don't eat clownfish. They eat krill.
The whale now fills the entire frame behind them. 100 tiny screaming krill swim past.
Swim! Oh, look! Krill.
Marlin slowly turns around. The whale opens its mouth.
Move! Dory, move!
And swallows them up. They never had a chance. Interior tank day. Gil and Nemo float before an entire tank wall of algae.
Look at that. Would you look at that? Filthy. Absolutely filthy. It's all thanks to you, kid. You made it possible. Jock! I said no cleaning!
Jock turns from the glass, caught. Green algae covers his face like a kid eating chocolate.
I have ashamed.
Each up on the glass waves her arms, smearing the algae.
Look! Scum Angel!
Go.
Gurgle weaves his way through an obstacle course of floating scum, flinching in horror. He passes Bubbles at the treasure chest. It opens and releases a disgusting mass of green bubbles.
Bubbles, but
Deb swims past the glass, searching.
Flo? Has anybody seen Flo? Flo?
Peach on sticks. The office clock is visible through the clear spot she's left.
9 o'clock and cue dentist.
In the lobby, the door chime rings as the dentist enters. The fish track him as he rushes into the exam room.
Hello, Barbara. Sorry I'm late.
Here we go. Okay.
To a boy waiting in the dentist's chair.
Little Davy Reynolds.
Okay, walks to the counter, drops the keys.
Gurgle watches Bloat wallow like a pig in the muck.
No, that's disgusting.
Turns to the tank.
Seems okay to me. Bah.
Ew, don't you people realize we're swimming in our own...
Here he comes.
The dentist's hand juts into the water. The fish scatter. Nemo hides in the fake plastic shipwreck. The dentist slides his index finger up the glass, making a clear line through the algae. He pulls his hand out of the tank and inspects the scum.
Crikey, what a stain. Barbara, what's my earliest appointment tomorrow?
10 o'clock.
Leave it open, would you? I gotta clean the fish tank before Darla gets here.
In the tank, the fish slowly emerge from hiding, except Nemo.
That shark bait?
Yay, he's gonna clean the tank! He's gonna clean the tank!
Nemo pops out of the ship's porthole, covered in green scum.
Yay, we're gonna be clean!
You ready to see your dad, kid?
Uh-huh.
They both look out the window to the harbor.
Of course you are. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's out there in the harbor waiting for you right now.
Yeah.
Exterior Sydney Harbor / Deep Ocean montage. Through a series of dissolves, we move under the water, out of the harbor, and into the open waters. The whale appears, moving with weightless grace. The giant mammal gently rolls past, its massive shape blotting out the light. Slowly, it moves towards us. In the whale's mouth, continuous, it's a vast, dim, red, sinewy cavern full of water. Everything undulates back and forth with haunting creaks and moans. Under the surface, Marlin shoots past, hurtling towards the front of the mouth. He crashes hard into the baleen with no effect. Dory twirls up to him, enjoying the ride. He ignores her. The swells carry them away from the baleen. Marlin swims forward for another attempt, slams into the baleen. No good. Dory twirls by him again, swimming upside down, laughing with glee.
Oh, here comes a big one. Ooh, come on, you gotta try this.
Would you just stop it?
Why? What's wrong?
We're in a whale. Don't you get it?
A whale?
A whale, because you had to ask for help, and now we're stuck here.
Wow. A whale. You know I speak whale?
No, you're insane. You can't speak whale. I have to get out. I have to find my son. I have to tell him how old sea turtles are.
Marlin breaks down, exhausted, slides to the bottom. Dory spins up to the baleen, laughing, looks around for Marlin, finds him far below, lying on the tongue.
Hey, are you okay?
He gently lowers. Marlin remains still, eyes closed.
You're there. It's all right. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
Sure it will. You'll see.
No, I promised him I'd never let anything happen to him.
Dory considers this statement.
That's a funny thing to promise.
What?
Well, you can't never let anything happen to him. Then nothing would ever happen to him.
He looks at Dory. That actually makes sense.
Not much fun for a little heartbow.
Suddenly, the whale lurches to a stop. Everything goes quiet.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'll ask him, what's going on?
Dory.
The whale responds with deafening moans.
I think he says we've stopped.
Well, of course we've stopped. Just stop trying to speak whale. You're going to make things worse.
A low rumble.
What is that noise?
Marlin looks up. The water level is lowering.
Oh no, look what you did. The water's going down. It's going down.
Really? You sure about that?
Look, already it's half empty.
Well, I'd say it's half full.
Stop that. It's half empty.
The whale's voice booms again.
Okay. That one was a little tougher. He either said we should go to the back of the throat or he wants a root beer float.
Of course he wants us to go there. That's eating us. How do I taste, Moby, huh? Do I taste good? You tell him I'm not interested in being lunch.
Okay.
Stop talking to him.
Without warning, the mammoth tongue leaps out of the shallow water, thrusting Marlin and Dory up near the roof of the mouth. They hang vertically from the taste buds, screaming.
What is going on?
I'll check one.
No more whale. You can't speak whale.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. You think you can do these things, but you can't. Nemo.
Marlin catches himself, goes quiet. The tongue reaches its peak. They dangle high over the whale's undulating throat. Again, the whale moans, so loud the fish shake from the reverberation. Dory listens intently, nods.
Okay.
She lets go.
Dory!
Marlin grabs her by the fin, still clings to the tongue.
Oh, snap. He says it's time to let go. Everything's going to be all right.
How do you know? How do you know something bad isn't going to happen?
I don't.
Marlin looks down at the bottomless throat, gulps, and lets go. The tiny orange and blue fish tumble down the dark esophagus. Then water erupts from every direction, filling the frame, rushing upwards. No more Marlin, no Dory, just water. Exterior Sydney Harbor, night continuous. The whale breaches the surface, shooting a jet of water from its spout. Marlin and Dory are thrown high into the air. They pop their heads out of the water.
We're alive!
Look!
The stern of a passing boat reads Sydney Harbor. In fact, they're surrounded by boats, all labeled with the same words.
Sydney! Sydney! Again!
Their eyes fall on the Sydney Opera House, punctuated by an operatic high note.
You were right, Dory. We made it. We're going to find my son.
They turn to the whale, whose tail is gracefully submerging.
Thank you, sir.
Wow. I wish I could speak whale.
Okay, all we have to do is find the boat that took him.
Right.
Come on, Dory, we can do this.
Interior tank, morning. Close on Peach as she wakes, yawns, squints at the bright sun, smacks her lips.
Morning. It's morning, everyone. Today's the day. The sun is shining, the tank is clean, and we are getting out of... The tank is clean.
Wide on the entire tank, it's crystal clear, not a speck of algae.
The tank is clean!
A brand new filter moments later. A high-tech filtration system of brushed metal and no moving parts towers over the tank gang. They stare in silent horror at the monolithic monster.
But how?
Boss must have installed it last night while we were sleeping.
What are we gonna do?
What's it say, Peach?
Peach reads the filter manual lying open on the countertop, but her voice is muffled.
Can't hear you, Peach.
The Aqua Scum 2003 is an all-purpose, self-cleaning, maintenance-free saltwater purifier that is guaranteed to even extend the life of your aquamarine fish. Aquarium.
Stop him!
The Aqua Scum is programmed to scan your tank environment every 5 minutes.
Scan? What does that mean?
A red laser beam shoots out of the aqua scum. It rapidly scans the entire tank with a high-tech hum. Gurgle covers his privates. The laser disappears.
Temperature, B2 degrees. pH balance, normal.
Oh.
nice.
Curse you, Aqua Scum.
That's it. For their escape plan. It's ruined.
Then what are we gonna do about
The door chime rings.
Darla?
Darla.
Hey now, kid.
Darla!
Gil shoves Nemo into a fake plastic barrel. Everyone else rushes over to the lobby glass. On the lobby, a nervous little boy enters with his mother. The gang sighs with relief.
Oh, false alarm.
My nerve can't take much more of this.
Nemo peeks out from the barrel. He doesn't see a net silently lowering behind him.
Oh, what do we do when that little brat gets here?
I'm thinking.
Gil, help me! Help me!
The gang whips around to see Nemo caught up in the net.
Nemo! Hold on, I'm coming.
Gil races over, jumps in the net. The rest of the gang does the same.
Swim down. Come on, kid, swim down. Come on.
Everybody jump in.
Swim down.
That's it.
That's it.
What the?
The net is wrenched from the dentist's hand and falls to the tank floor. They all cheer. Nemo backs out of the net, right into a plastic bag. He's lifted out of the tank.
Nemo! Or Gil!
Nemo!
The tank gang watch the dentist plop Nemo in the tied plastic baggie down on the counter and then walk away.
Roll, kid, roll!
Oh, hurry!
You can
do it.
Nemo pounds against the bag. Slowly, he wobbles his way over to the open window, the sill, almost there. When the dentist returns, he grabs the bag and places it in a shallow tray next to the tank.
Whoops. Oh, that would have been a nasty fall.
Nemo swims frantically back and forth in his bag. The gang can barely hear his muffled pleas.
Gil, don't let me go belly up! Don't let me go belly up!
Just calm down, Nemo. You won't go belly up. I promise you're gonna be okay.
On the lobby, the door slams open. The silhouette of a cute, that's a stretch, little girl with ponytails and headgear stands menacingly in the doorway.
Darla!
Darla!
Okay. All right. Let's start.
Exterior marina, sunrise, same. Endless rows of sailing boats line the docks, rocking in sync with the mild swells. Marlin and Dory pop to the surface. Marlin, still in overdrive, scans the row of boats, but Dory looks tired and haggard.
All right. Do any of these boats look familiar to you?
No, but the boat has to be here somewhere. Come on, Dory, we're gonna find it.
I'm totally excited. Are you excited?
She lists to the side. Marlin slaps her awake.
Dory, wake up! Wake up! Come on.
Her eyes flutter open. She looks past Marlin.
Duck!
Marlin turns to see a black pelican gliding towards them.
That's not a duck. It's a pelican! Ah!
The bird swoops down, opens his beak, and scoops them up. Exterior docks continuous. The pelican lands on a piling, throws its head back to swallow its breakfast. Inside the beak, both fish scream as they slide down the tongue and into the throat. Marlin twists sideways, wedging himself tight. Dory lands on top of him. Marlin refuses to go down easy.
No, I didn't come this far to be breakfast.
Pelican's eyes go wide, makes spastic jerks. He tries to hack his meal onto the dock like a cat with a hairball. On the opposite end of the pier, a row of pelicans are perched on the roof of a nearby pub. Nigel is among them, sleeping. The rest notice the black pelican stumbling on the pier like a drunken sailor.
Hey, Nigel, will you look at that?
What?
She's barely up, and already Gerald's had more than he can handle.
Yeah, reckon somebody ought to help the poor guy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But nobody moves. They continue to watch Gerald flail. Well, don't everybody fly off at once. Nigel swoops down to Gerald, who's now turning blue. All right, Gerald, what is it? Fish got your tongue? Gerald nods desperately, opens his mouth to show a screaming Marlin and Dory holding onto his tongue. Love a duck! Nigel whacks him on the back. The fish fly into the dock and flap about, gasping for water.
I gotta find my son, Nemo.
Nemo? Hey, he's that fish. You know, the one we've been talking about, the one that's been fighting the whole ocean. Hey, I know where your son is. Marlin and Dory have flopped down on the pier, and Nigel waddles after them. Hey, wait, come back, stop.
Dory, keep going. He's crazy.
I got something to tell you. Nigel is gaining on the fish when bird poop lands in front of Marlin and Dory. All three freeze. A flock of seagulls, not the band, are perched all over the pier, boats and rigging.
Mike?
Staying frozen, Nigel ever so slowly lowers his beak. Okay, don't make any sudden moves. Hop inside my mouth if you want to live.
Hop in your mouth? How does that make me live?
A single seagull lands beside them, curious.
Mike?
I can take it to your son.
Yeah, right.
2 more seagulls land. No, I know your son. He's orange. He's got a gimpy fin on one side.
That's Nemo.
The entire flock attacks.
Moink.
Marlin leaps from beak to beak while Dory is pulled in 4 different directions. Nigel snatches them both from the fray, dives off the dock, grabbing a mouthful of ocean water and takes to the air. Fasten your seatbelts! The seagulls fill the sky as Nigel flies perilous through the maze of masts. The Pelican veers sharply, heads straight towards a sailboat crossing their path. Everybody hold on! At the last second, Nigel tilts sideways and flies between the boat's 2 sails. The seagulls all slam into the canvas, their beaks punching through.
Mike.
Nigel heads for Wallaby Way. Interior tank morning, close on Darla, banging her finger on the tank glass. She smiles sweetly at the fish. They're deafened by the thuds.
Twinkle. Oh, sorry.
Ew.
Oh, do that for me.
He taps directly at Peach on the glass.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Find a happy place. Find a happy place.
The receptionist opens her window.
Darla, your uncle will see you now.
In the exam room, moments later, Darla sits in the chair while the dentist adjusts her bib.
All right, let's see those pearly whites.
I'm a piranha. They're in the Amazon.
And a piranha's a fish, just like your present.
He moves to get Nemo. Darla bounces and claps in her chair a little too enthusiastically.
I get a fishy! Fishy!
The tank gang helplessly watch the dentist lift the plastic bag from the tray and gasp in horror. Nemo floats belly up in the bag.
Oh no!
He's dead.
Shark bait!
Oh, poor little guy.
The dentist hides the bag behind his back, turns to Darla.
Oh, must have left your present in the car, sweetie. I'll go and get it.
Darla whines. Close on the bag, Nemo opens his eyes and winks at the tank gang.
He's still alive.
He's not dead.
What's happening?
Why is he playing dead?
He's gonna get flushed down the toilet. He's gonna get out of here.
Yeah!
Gonna get flushed.
What a smart little guy.
From Nemo's POV, the dentist walks towards the bathroom. Behind the open door, we can see the toilet, when suddenly the dentist turns and heads for the trash can. The fish all gasp.
No, not the trash can.
Nemo,
Just
no!
then Nigel lands at the window, carrying Marlin and Dory in his mouth. He sticks his beak inside. I found his dad.
Where's Nemo? Where is he?
Dentist!
He's over there.
What's the dentist? What is that?
Marlin looks across the room to where the fish are pointing. The dentist is about to drop Nemo into the trash can.
Nigel, get in there.
I can't go in there.
Oh, yes, you can. Charge.
Marlin yanks on Nigel's tongue, using it like a rudder. Nigel squawks as he's pulled inside. Darla turns, sees the rabid bird, and screams.
What the? Darla, sweetie, I'll save you.
Nigel dives at the dentist, still holding the bag, who lunges for the bird. They chase each other around the room, knocking tools and equipment everywhere. In the lobby, the nervous little boy who entered earlier looks up from his magazine. Through the tank, he can see a flurry of limbs, punctuated by the sounds of screaming, drilling, and squawking. His jaw drops in terror. Back in the exam room, the dentist and Nigel collide over Darla in the exam chair. The bag drops onto the tool tray. Nemo sees Darla looming above him and defensively plays dead. At that exact moment, Marlin peers out of Nigel's beak, sees the image of his dead son, and he shuts down. Time slows.
Nemo.
Oh my goodness.
Gotcha!
The moment is broken when the dentist clamps Nigel's beak shut and wrestles the pelican towards the window.
Nemo!
Nemo opens his eyes.
Daddy?
But the dentist shoves Nigel out the window.
Out with you, and stay out!
Daddy!
Darla picks up Nemo's bag, begins to shake it hard.
Fishy! Fishy! Wake up! Wake up!
The tank fish still at the glass realize they must act.
Quick! To the top of Mount Wanahakalugi.
Why are you sleeping?
Gil shoves himself inside the mouth of the volcano.
Hurry!
Float.
Float, wedged at the bottom, inflates, tipping the volcano at an angle. The other fish strain to help push it over.
Ring of fire.
Chalk cranks the control valve, and Gil is rocketed out of the tank by the pressure. Gil arcs across the room, lands on Darla's head. She screams, throws the bag high into the air. It falls onto the tray and explodes. Nemo flops on the dental mirror.
Crikey! All the animals have gone mad!
He rushes to save his niece and slams his head on the x-ray machine, falls over unconscious. In the lobby, now all the waiting patients stare nervously through the tank at the chaos. Back in the tank.
Cracker in the head.
Go, Gil, go!
There's a fish in my hand!
Gil flips off of Darla's head onto the tray and makes eye contact with Nemo.
Gil?
Darkbait. Tell your dad. I said hi.
Gil leaps onto the handle of the dental mirror, catapulting Nemo off of the tray, past Darla's grabby hands, and into the spit sink. Nemo swirls down the drain.
Go get him.
The dentist gets up from the floor, panics at the sight of Gil lying on the tray. In the tank, Gil is dropped into the water. The gang surrounds him, cheering.
He did it!
He's in!
So
Is
happy.
Is he gonna be okay, Gil?
Don't worry. All drains lead to the ocean.
On Darla, as she leans into the spit sink looking for her lost fish.
Fishy!
The sink breaks and a jet of water spurts her in the face. Interior sewer systems. Sewer water hurls Nemo through the piping. It's the ultimate flume ride.
Daddy!
Nemo is dumped into the main flow pipe. He and the rest of the city's debris rush under a concrete overhang labeled Sydney Water Treatment. Match dissolved to exterior mouth of the harbor, ocean floor, same. Close on the outflow pipe, embossed with Sydney Water Treatment. A crab scuttles over the pipe that lays along the ocean floor. Perforated holes run along its top, blowing up jets of particles. The piping goes on forever into the murk. Other crabs can be seen in the distance scurrying all over it. Above water, drizzle falls from the overcast skies. Nigel lands on the red buoy, gently drops Marlin and Dory into the water. No one knows what to say. So I'm sorry. Truly I am. Quietly, Nigel takes off. The fish submerge. Under the surface, the two fish float in silence. Marlin stares into nowhere. Dory moves to console him.
Hey.
Sorry, if it wasn't for you, I never would have made it here, so thank you.
Dory is touched, then surprised when Marlin begins to simply swim away. She gets in front of him, makes him stop.
Hey. Wait a minute. Well, wait. Where are you going?
It's over, Dory. We were too late. Nemo's gone. And I'm going home now.
Marlin swims past her. Dory is in a panic. This can't be happening.
No, you can't. Stop.
He stops, keeps his back to Dory. She waits, afraid to tip the fragile balance out of her favor.
Please don't go away. Please. No one's ever stuck for me for so long before. And if you leave, well, shit, I can't even read my damn script because I'm like blinking back tears. Damn, bitch, if you leave, I'm not holding it together. I just remember things better with you. I do. I mean, look, P. Sherman 40, 42, 42. I remember it. I do. It's there. I know it is because when I look at you, I can feel it. And I look at you and I'm home.
No response.
Please. I don't want that to go away. I can't. I don't want it to go yet.
I'm sorry, Dory, but I do.
Marlin swims into the murk, gone. Dory is left all alone. At the outflow pipe, two crabs, Bernie and Baz, are greedily snatching bits from one of the perforated holes.
Ah, of heaven, sweet nectar of life.
Both Bernie and Baz turn to face a passing crab. They raise their claws in the air and posture to defend their territory. The passing crab automatically does the same.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
This is our spot.
Go on, get out of here.
The passing crab moves on. Bernie and Baz resume their eating. Marlin appears in the distance, swimming slowly out of the murk. Again, the crabs raise their claws, posturing, keeping their eyes on him.
Hey!
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 Marlin ignores them, continues out to the ocean.
Yeah, that's it, little fella. Just keep on swimming. You got that?
Right, mate.
Just then, Nemo pops out of the outflow pipe between them.
Oh, I got a live one here.
Hey, have you seen my dad?
The crabs snap at Nemo. He dodges their attacks and swims.
Hey, come back here.
In the other direction, back into the harbor, Bernie hits Baz in the head. They raise claws, fight.
You let him go. Hey.
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 Further down the piping, Nemo slows, tries to get his bearings.
Dad? Dad? Dad!
He hears someone crying. He searches, looks up. Dory. She swims in circles above him around the red boy's anchor chain, visibly fretting and upset. Nemo swims up to her.
Excuse me? Are you all right?
I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. I think I lost somebody, but I can't remember, and I need to remember.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm looking for someone too. Hey, we can look together.
Nemo gently leads her away from the buoy.
Okay, I'm Dory.
I'm Nemo.
Dory stops short.
Nemo? That's a nice name.
Exterior, open ocean. Marlin swims out to sea towards schools of groupers, nothing but pain in his eyes. Above the surface, a fishing boat rocks with the swells. Fishermen cast a large net into the water. Exterior, mouth of the harbor below the surface. Nemo and Dory continue searching, come across another section of piping.
Dad? Dad?
Dad? Dad? Wait a minute. Is it your dad or my dad?
My dad.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay. Dad? Dad? Dad?
Where are we anyway?
Dory looks at the piping labeled Sydney Water Treatment. She leans in to read it.
Sydney.
Quick flash inside Dory's mind. Images of her entire journey with Marlin fast forward at a blinding rate, building to a climax until finally...
Nemo!
What?
Grabs his face, squeezes it.
It's you! That was a tear that I did not expect to escape right now. It's you and you're Nemo!
Yes, I'm Nemo.
Yes, you're Nemo! And you were dead, and you were dead, and I saw you, and then and here you are, and I found you, and you're not dead, and your father.
My father? You know my father? Where is he?
Dory isn't listening. She's scanning the water, instinctively stops midway.
Oh, this way. He went this way. Quick!
They go racing out of the harbor. On the outflow pipe, farther down, Bernie and Bowser are feasting once again when they hear Dory and Nemo approach, claws raised.
Hey, yeah.
Hey,
Have you seen an orange fish swim by? It looks just like him, except like minus the little like.
But bigger.
Yeah, I saw him, Blue Eye, but I'm not gonna tell you where he went, and there's no way you're gonna make me.
Well, damn it, Travis, you better fucking tell me.
Dory
I'm a crab.
frowns.
Little ears.
Earmuffs. He just messed with the wrong fish. On the surface, Boz is thrust out of the waves, held up by Dory's fin. Nearby seagulls perched on a rock take notice. Boz screams. The seagulls come after him.
Mine.
I'll talk. He went to the fishing grounds.
The crab is pulled back under the water just in time. Exterior fishing grounds underwater. Marlin joins the schools of groupers, flowing out into deeper waters, numb, not caring where he's going. He bumps into one of them. Hey, look out!
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get home.
Dad? Dad?
Nemo?
Marlin snaps out of his trance, turns around. Off in the distance, Nemo swims toward him. Marlin at first thinks it's a mirage.
Daddy!
Nemo?
Dad!
Until Dory suddenly appears. It's for real.
Nemo's alive!
Dory? Nemo?
The three race towards each other.
Daddy!
Nemo, I'm coming, Nemo.
Father and son collide, tumble out of the school. Dory looks on, beaming with joy, when a school of fish swim past her in the opposite direction. She looks back. A huge fishing net moves ominously towards her, scooping up groupers as it goes. Turn around, you're going the wrong way! Go back!
Look out!
Dory, Marlin, and Nemo collide with the mass exodus of groupers. We lose sight of all three. On the surface, the fishing boat winch reels up the line. Underwater, the net begins to rise, taking hundreds of screaming fish with it. Out of the swarm of groupers that were not caught, Marlin and Nemo appear, still holding on to one another.
Help! Help!
They look up to see the net taking Dory to the surface.
Dory!
Come on!
Father and son swim to the net. Dory is mashed against the netting, but is very quickly sucked into the mob of fish.
Dory! Dory!
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Well, you know what? Help, get us out! Oh my god!
No, Dory!
Nemo studies the net, thinks fast.
Dad, I know what to do.
Without hesitation, Nemo swims straight into the net. He's smaller than the holes. Marlin grabs his tail, tries to pull him back out.
Nemo, no!
We have to tell all the fish to swim down together.
Get out of there now!
I know this will work.
No, I am not going to lose you again.
Dad, there's no time. It's the only way we can save Dory.
Marlin catches himself, realizes what he's doing.
I can do this.
Marlin stares in his son's eyes, nothing but confidence.
You're right. I know you can.
He lets go. Nemo pokes his little fin out of the net.
Leggy fin!
They high five.
Now go. Hurry.
Tell all the fish to swim down.
Nemo disappears into the fish. Marlin looks at all the screaming groupers in front of him.
Well, you heard my son. Come on.
Inside the net, Nemo weaves through the writhing mass, finds Dory frightened and disoriented.
Dory, we have to tell everybody to...
Back outside.
Swim down together. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Swim down.
On the surface, the top of the net breaks the surface of the ocean. Inside the net...
Everybody, swim down! Come on! Swim down!
Swim down! Swim down! Okay.
Back underwater, the groupers begin to catch on to Marlin's instructions.
Down, swim down.
On the surface, the winch continues to pull up the net. Underwater,
Swim down, swim down.
on the surface, Nemo and Dory are pulled out of the water. They flap about, gasping for air. Back underwater,
Don't give up. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
on the net pulley, tension, it stalls. The net begins to move back down. Underwater,
That's it.
on the surface, slowly, steadily, Nemo and Dory are pulled back underwater.
It's working.
The fishermen rush to the side of the boat, looking incredulous at the sinking net. Underwater, all the fish join in, swimming against the line. Keep swimming, keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Keep swimming.
Nemo and Dory push their way to the front, face to face with Marlin.
Come on, Dad.
You're doing great, son.
That's my dad.
Let's get to the bottom. Keep swimming.
Keep swimming.
Swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Almost there. Keep swimming.
On the surface, the fishing boat starts to tip over. Underwater, they're almost to the ocean floor. Keep swimming.
Keep swimming.
On the boat, the winch motor smokes. The fishermen leap back as the winch breaks off and plunges into the water. The boat kicks back, righting itself. Back underwater, the line goes slack and unravels. The net strikes the sandy bottom. Fish pour out, jubilant. Marlin fights against the retreating mob, collides with Dory.
Hey!
Dory, where's Nemo?
Weaving through the fish, Marlin and Dory search.
There.
Nemo is barely visible underneath the tangled fishing net piled on the ocean floor.
Oh no, Nemo.
They race down to him, push the heavy net off. Nemo groans.
Nemo. Nemo.
Flashback to 6 years ago.
It's okay. Daddy's here. Daddy's got you.
Marlin's fin gently cradles the egg, turns it over. The other side is scarred, but intact. Match dissolved to present. Nemo's eyes flutter open, a weak smile of recognition.
Daddy?
Oh, thank goodness.
Dad, I don't hate you.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Nemo.
Nemo offers his little fin. Marlin reaches out, touches it, smiles.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Sea turtles. I met one, and he was 150 years old.
150?
Yep.
Because Sandy Plankton said they only lived to be 100.
Pete.
Sandy Plankton? Do you think I would cross the entire ocean and not know as much as Sandy Plankton? He was 150, not 100. Who is this Sandy Plankton that knows everything wrong? What else did he tell you? It's wrong.
Nemo giggles. Cross dissolved to interior anemone home weeks later. An upshot of the bright morning sun from underneath the water's rippling surface. Marlin sticks his head into frame.
Time for school. Time for school.
Marlin jumps on a sleeping Nemo. The boy groans awake.
Get up. Let's go. Let's go.
Exterior cul-de-sac corridor. Moments later, Marlin and Nemo race through the coral, laughing.
I'm gonna win.
Oh, no, you're not.
They zoom into the schoolyard. Nemo wins.
Woo!
My own son beats me.
Exterior schoolyard. Mr. Ray loads up the children for school.
Come aboard, explorers!
Marlin is telling a joke to the three fathers, Bob, Ted, and Phil, who hang on his every word.
So just then, the sea cucumber looks over to the mollusk and says, with friends like these, who needs anemones?
The fathers laugh as if it's the funniest joke ever told. Nemo and Squirt, the sea turtle, board Mr. Ray.
Well, hello, Nemo. Who's this?
Exchange student.
I'm from the EAC, dude.
Sweet.
Totally.
The fathers are still reeling from Marlin's joke.
Seriously, Marty. You really do all the things they say you did?
Pardon me.
An ominous shadow looms over them. The fathers look up at Bruce, Anchor, and Chum floating above them.
Hello.
Phil inks himself.
Don't be alarmed.
We just wanted to make sure that our newest member got him home safely.
The sharks part to reveal Dory. She swims down to Marlin.
Guys?
Well, we'll see you next week.
Keep up with the program, Dory.
Remember, fish are friends.
Not food. Bye.
Mr. Ray lifts off.
Hold on, here we go. Next up, knowledge.
Bye, son. Have fun.
Bye, Dad. Oh, Mr. Ray, wait. I forgot something.
Mr. Ray pauses. Nemo races back to his dad, slams into him, hugging him hard.
Love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Beat.
Dad, you can let go now.
Sorry. Now go have an adventure.
Nemo rejoins Mr. Ray. The kids yell goodbye. Marlin and Dory wave back.
Bye. See you later, dudes.
Bye, Elmo.
Nemo.
Nemo. Bye, Nemo.
See you after school, Dory. Bye, Dad.
Marlin watches his son slowly disappear into the empty blue void, content, hopeful anything could be out there.
Bye, son.
Fade out. The end, except for the end credits. About halfway through the credit roll, we cut to the tank morning, close on the Aquascum 2003.
Barbara?
Uh-huh.
The dentist holds the Aquascum in his hands.
I don't understand it. Here, this thing has a lifetime guarantee and it breaks. I had to clean the tank myself, take all the fish out, put them in bags, and...
He gestures over to the tank. The countertop is empty with only a trail of water leading to the open window.
Where'd the fish go?
We hear car honks from outside. Exterior harbor, edge of the road, more honking. The tank fish all float in individual bags on the water's surface by the seawall, all except for Pete.
Come on, Peach.
You can do it.
Come on, just a little further.
That's it.
That's the shortest red light I've ever seen.
Peach drops off the seawall into the harbor. The gang cheers, then slowly quiet down. Pete.
Now what?
The end. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed our little underwater shenanigans. Good night, and we'll see y'all soon.